Gata from Stellenbosch, Kayamandi, founder of Style Clothing. Style Clothing was founded back in 2018, having won 2 modeling pages with no local from Kayamandi, Stellenbosch. I inspired a lot of youth with my taste of style. They'd come to me when they participated in modeling pages or attending metric dance and asked for advices. That's when I saw a business opportunity of starting my own clothing brand. Style Clothing is a clothing brand inspired by the diverse Rainbow Nation. As you can see, the Knop, Kiri, and Spear, they represent the Ngoni tribes such as Xhosa, Zulu, Sotho, and Khoisan, to name a few. And Shield, that's protecting the post-apartheid Rainbow Nation flag. At Style Clothing, we offer streetwear, formal wear, shoes, and we also do customized designs. At Style Clothing, we courier nationwide. We sell unique and trend-setting garments that we design specifically for you. You can find Style Clothing at Style Clothing on Instagram, Style Clothing on Facebook, Style Clothing on TikTok, and our business number 061 027 7179. Molo, my name is Mbawula Chat. I'm a township entrepreneur.
Township Entrepreneur Stories is a web series proudly brought to you by T. We profile small businesses nationwide that are providing services and products.
Hi, my name is Anselm Shambira, and I am the founder of Digital Presence, which is a digital marketing agency where we do web design and basically create an online presence for a business. And I'm operating from Belvoir South. This company started back in 2018, and we've been developing since then. I started this business back when I had a few people approach me back in church. So I was when I was in church, some of the people were approaching me because I was working in the IT department. So they wanted to know if I was able to help them with some of the services that they needed for their business. And from there, I got my first client.
Township Entrepreneur.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our program. Please can our exhibitors come and join us? Can you please come and join the rest of the audience? Also, if you're outside, please come and join us. Yeah, please come and join us. All right, as they are coming to join us, good morning. Dumalang. King, look what that's saying. Such beautiful smiles. All right, as our exhibitors are joining us, we're going to kickstart our program. Agere, time is important, right? Fantastic. I know some of you have come here very, very early, so we have to respect your time and we appreciate it. We've had, so it's going to get packed. We've had about 300 people who registered for today's event. I could say, because we're eventing, but they'll join us. All right, so let's kickstart our program. Please feel free. Can we all stand, please, if you can? Exhibitors as well, please do come and join us. If you're outside, please come and join us. It's hot in here, but it's going to get hotter. All right, so feel free. I would like you to, we're not going to dance, we're not going to do anything out of this world. Your coffee, you can put it down. Your cell phone, you can put it down. Feel free. All right, so with every single program that we do, so with energy, right? Because we are not at the funeral. We are here to have fun. Again, you could have been elsewhere doing something, but you're here today. So we're going to have a good time. Right. So, this is how we start. We're going to do a countdown from 10. Right? When we get to 1, I say hashtag, you say? Okay, I wanted to see if some of you, okay. I say hashtag, you say join us for tea. Are we together? So I say hashtag, you say? Join us for tea. Fantastic. And then I say the second hashtag. You say together, beke lebeke. So the first hashtag is? Did someone say join us for coffee? Okay. Join us for tea, ne? And then the second one is? Together, beke lebeke. No, it's still early in the morning. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together, beke lebeke. Hashtag join us for? Hashtag together, beke lebeke. All right. So, I said you must be free because I'm going to need your hands. Please put your hands, not one hand, your hands. Yeah. The countdown from 10, okay. 10, okay. 10. Sebokeng, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? We're in Motherwell. Motherwell was out of this world, but we said we're coming to Sebokeng, and I said, no, Sebokeng has got more energy. Is that true? All right, let's show them. From 10, I need the hands up. 10, here. 10. Count with me. Why are you leaving me alone? Sebokeng, let's go. 1 in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hashtag. Okay, out of 10, I give you 4. We need more energy. Sebokeng, please give me more energy. Let's go hands. One more time. As loud as we can. Hands. I ain't seeing the hands at the back. Okay, good. Last time. Hashtag together bekele beke. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together bekele beke. One more time, and then we kickstart our program. Hands up. Sebokeng, let's go. 1 in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together bekele beke. One more time. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag. Okay. 10 out of 10? Or 9.5? 9.5? No, 10 out of 10. Sebokeng ishapeleng matsoho. You've been incredible. Come on, more energy. Fantastic. You're at the right place at the right time. You can have a seat. All right, a very good morning to every single one of you. Good morning, Dumelang, Sanbonani, Abshen, Goeiemorgen, Etaola. We're at the right place at the right time. This is the TKC Business Workshop. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. As I said earlier on, you could have been elsewhere doing something else, but you are here this morning. So please give yourselves a round of applause. Kopalisha peleng matsoho. My name is Spusiso Joshua Mulimi, and today I have the privilege of being your MC. And our focus for today is, how do you grow your business using technology? Can I see by a show of hands those of you who are using technology to grow your business? Okay. So we're here to learn, right? Because ubatlonka business here and take it to the next level. But we want to be able to use our technology as well to help us take our businesses to the next level. And we'll find out more about that and how you can do that. To our online audience, thank you so much for joining us. We're coming to you live this morning from Sebokeng. So tell us where you're coming from. Tell us where you're tuning in from. Tell us what you're looking forward to. Tell us how you use technology to grow your business. And then a couple of house rules. Please make sure that your phones are on silent. Please make sure that your phones are on silent. All right, and in terms of our social media, we've got our 2 hashtags for today. Hashtag join us for tea, the hashtag together. So as you're posting across your social media platforms, whether you post on Facebook, whether you post on Instagram, whether you post on wherever platform you're using, please use those 2 hashtags. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together. And then we've got our exhibitors with us. We've got incredible, amazing products. Later on, we'll get an opportunity to go and see Kibomang, Barikisang, what do they do? And you know that people cannot buy if they don't know what's on your menu. So halali opportunity, and you've got a product, and there's an event, so people can see and experience it, right? So we've got our incredible exhibitors, and we'll have an opportunity to go and see what they have. Okay, and if you are here for the first time, you don't know anything about tea, can I see your hand? Something business, I'm going. But we don't know who tea is and what tea does. And I think it's important for us to explain who we are, what we do, what we offer, and what we're trying to achieve. And we'll hear that from Bulelani Balabala. Kuparam Shapeleng Matsoho. Come on, Sebokeng, Tarim Shapeleng Matsoho. As it comes and shares more about what tea is about.
Sanbonan, I'm very excited to be out here, Sebokeng. Sorry. Yeah, man, I think just a quick one from us. We've been on this journey, with Nedbank for the past 2 years, or just over 2 years in actual fact, gone to interesting townships across the country. And I think it's a beautiful moment for me, because we were in Sebokeng, I think 2019 or something, or 2018, to be back here again. And I think we're driven by a number of things, but at the very center of it is the passion. The passion of creating spaces where township entrepreneurs can find the people to do business with. The ones who are in business can find people to trade with. That's the most important thing. And I think how we have then been able to measure that out, quite interestingly enough, is that over 68% of the entrepreneurs that attend the workshops get to do business with each other. And I think we're cognizant of a couple of things. We are not a permanent structure because after this, we uproot and we leave. But if we've been able to facilitate a platform where the ones who know each other can strengthen those ties, the ones who don't know each other can find ways to collaborate in a meaningful way, where it's not centered around taking, but it's centered around mutual beneficiation, that's really how business really, at the end of the day, needs to be done. But we started T 9 years ago, well, 10 years in the next 3 months, out of a simple purpose, And I think then it was driven by 2 things. Wanted to create a space where township entrepreneurs could share information with each other and then get to know each other. But over the years, it's grown into research, insights, ESD programs, and a number of those things. So I think for me, over and above everything that we would have said here, we've got great speakers that will come. Some of them are young entrepreneurs. Some of them are people that are local. Some of them are people that you learn from. But the biggest thing for me that I'll ask before all of that, don't undermine the person sitting next to you. The person sitting next to you is your actual key to unlocking doors. Get to know them. Ask them who they are, what they're about, because how you grow, for me, one of the ways in which you grow in inclusive economy, number one, especially as teen, Masterclass, and we'll break it down the most simplest term. Number one, get to know the person sitting next to you. Know them meaningfully. Share contact details with them and keep in touch. The second thing is there are amazing young individuals that are here that are exhibiting products from hair care to clothing to whatever the case is. It takes nothing away from us to pull out our phones, take a picture, tag them on our social media pages. Because on any other day, we are posting brands of owners that we don't even know, brands we've never even seen. And I think my ethos has always been, when you think about where to direct your money in a meaningful way, direct your money to people or to brands that you've seen doing stuff for you. You understand? And I think that's my clear measure, because the moment you do it that way, then it becomes meaningful, because how best are you going to hold anyone accountable? Hold them accountable with your money, but don't undermine that 5 Rand or 10 Rand as being imalenglan, because it compounds at the end of the day. So it's all about us being very deliberate. So 3 things for me. Get to know the person next to you in a meaningful way, network in a meaningful way. Check out the exhibitors. If you've got the money, spend. If you don't, take pictures, post them on your social media platforms so that if there are other people that are in need of their services, they can find them through you. Thank you so much. Let's give it back to you, sir.
Thank you so much. That was Bulelani Balabala. So we're talking about how do you grow your business using technology. That's our focus for today. And it is through our partnership with Nedbank, we've been able to impact 24,000 individuals globally, 6,400 attended physically, and the rest participated online. So we are global, and we're still going to impact more township entrepreneurs. Next up, we have a video from Kickoff Thomas, Managing Executive for Retail and Business Banking at Nedbank. So please watch your screens.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kickoff Thomas. I'm the Managing Executive of Retail and Business Banking at Nedbank. Why is it important for us to support small businesses, small and micro enterprises? Simple. They are the engine that drives economic growth. If you think about the situation we are in South Africa, where we haven't been able to generate GDP growth of more than 1.2% per annum over an extended period of time, a period that stretches more than 10 years now, where's the growth going to come from? The kind of growth that creates jobs, that generates economic activity, that drives tax collection. For us to invest in the things that the government needs to invest in, it's going to come from small businesses being born, being nurtured, being grown, being scaled, and hopefully they become big businesses that can operate at massive scale one day and even operate in international markets. So in many ways, our reason for supporting small business is our belief that the engine of economic growth is the nurturing and growth and partnering with businesses of this nature.
Thank you so much. Yeah, feel free. You can clap. That was Mr. Kickoff Thomas, Managing Executive for Retail and Business Banking at Nedbank. So, you have a tag. You all have a tag, right? Please look at the back of your tag. There might be money there. Oh no. Technological money. Right? So, you have a QR code at the back of your tag, right? And what you can do is you can scan that QR code right now, and it will give you access to all the other information, all the other videos that we have for you. You can just scan it, keep it with you, watch, learn, participate. Maybe there's other topics in terms of business that you'd like to learn more about. That is your key, that is your secret, that is your code at the back of your tag. So please do not throw away your tag. That is your key. Right. Now we're moving on to our pitching competition. How many of us are excited? The only people who are excited are the ones who are not pitching. Can I see by show of hands, those of you who have been in a situation, like Mama, you meet someone, and then someone says, hey, pa, you run a business, and then they say, tell me about your business, and then you don't know what you're going to say. Can I see? Or you say you're shy. Say, I'm an introvert. You're not batho. Saturday. Please write this down. Please write this down, entrepreneurs, because this is very important. Every single time, you're constantly doing this, but you're not aware of this. When you speak to someone, you are pitching your business. You're pitching. And some of us, we've got these great ideas, but we don't realize that a great idea that is poorly presented sounds like a poor idea. So a great idea that is poorly presented sounds like a poor idea. When you have the opportunity to pitch, make use of it. But how do you do that? We're going to share with you 4 questions that we encourage you to answer when you have to pitch your business. Hey, Joe, tell me about your business. Oh, Joe, we're doing this and this. This is our numbers. This is our... No. Please write these questions down. Question number 1. What problem are you solving? What service are you providing? Gena straight to kotabeng. Gena straight and dabeng. What problem are you solving? What service are you providing? Hi, my name is. This is the problem that we are solving. This is the service that we are providing. This is what we do. So what do you do? Question number 2. What is your unique selling point? So, king especially ka product ya how? What sets you apart? Is it your price? Is it your product? Is it where you manufacture it? Tell us what sets you apart. Because baba ngata batho ba etsang to etsang akere. So what sets you apart? Why you? Unique selling point. Question number 3. What's your story? So why did you start? What's your vision? What's your story? I mentioned last time that I'm not big into sneakers, but there's a certain shoe brand that I love. It's local, you know. I'll mention it. Why not? But I'm not really big into it, but I love their story. We are falling in love with the Batu story and what they're doing, right? So share your story. Because your story is what sets you up. It's different. My sister, your story is not my story. But we want to hear your story, so share it. Question number 4. What do you need? Chelete? Money? Obvious. How much? Sometimes you don't need money. You just need mentorship. You don't need money. You need access to market. Right? So, let's repeat the questions again. Question number 1 was, what problem are you solving? What service are you providing? So what do you do? Question number 2, what is your, so what sets you apart? Like, what's special about your brand, your clothing, your hair product? Question number 3, what's your story? Yeah? And question number 4, what do you need? Last question. Online audience as well. This is your opportunity to pitch. Use the technology that you have right in front of you. Share. Right? Tell us about your business and what you do. Question number 5. How do you make money? How do you make money? You're in business to make money, right? Yeah, we want to help the community. We want to create employment. But you're in business to make money. So, hi, my name is, this is the problem or the service that we're providing. This is what we do. This is what sets us apart from our competitors. This is our story. This is what we need, and this is how we make money. Simple, right? Keep preparing your pitch. So, we're moving on to our pitching competition. We're moving on to our pitching competition. We've got 6 finalists with us here today. One of them will walk away with the grand prize of 50,000 Rand. 50,000 Rand. So, there's business support, and then there's cash. Because we don't want you to appear on that other show. Yeah, but yeah, but he went to the tea event. What are you guys doing? So we want to make sure that there's that cash support and there's also business support. All right. Courtesy of Nedbank. Thank you so much. Big. Hey, monthly, big. See, it's going to be together daily, not big. One day. All right, so we've got 6 finalists with us. They're going to come on stage. Some of them, they are very confident behind the phone. Hey, but here it's scary here. Watch here some. So when you come on stage, as one of our finalists, please let's show them love. Ne? Let's show them love. Let's support them. And you don't know. Maybe the person that's right here in front of you is your next business partner. Or they're doing something where both of you can collaborate, right? So we want to listen to them. We want to show them love. 6 finalists. The first one is Bongani from EcoStitch. He's going to come up. He's going to pitch his business for 2 minutes. And we're going to show him love, right? Sebokeng, let's put our hands together for Bongani Sekante from EcoStitch. Please come through, my brother. Please come through this way, yeah? Yo. I remember you are strategic. You knew NetBank was going to be here, so you're like, I'm going to make a NetBank bag. Good luck. All right. The time is 2 minutes. So you have 2 minutes, my brother. Sebokeng, let's show some love. Let's show some love. Let's show some love. Sebokeng. My brother, your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1.
Good day, everyone. My name is Bongani Sekante. I'm the director of EcoStitch. So basically what we do at EcoStitch, we manufacture backpacks. So we simply collect wasted material from different factories and companies. We utilize them into different assortments of backpacks. So for example, there's a lot of branding here. So let's say after 5 to 6 years, this branding is no longer relevant. We're able to utilize this branding to manufacture backpacks because most of the companies, they struggle recycling these materials. So they end up on dumping fields and some companies have been banning them, which is land and air pollution. So it also affects our climate change as well. The reason why I need this funding, first of all, it's job creation. That's where I need sewing machine. That's where we'll start by giving our local youth the skill of, we teach them how to use the sewing machine, we give them the skill, and then we get to employ them. We also apply for them on some other companies where we get most of the material for free. What's unique about EcoStitch? For the fact that we only buy 10% of our material, 90% we get them for free. There's tons of branding. So we're able to offer a unique product. We're able to offer affordable quality products. We also design most of our bags based on our customer specifications and needs. How do I make money? We supply local schools. We give them a good discount since they buy in bulk. That's where, so for parents to buy at an affordable price. And then we also collaborate with some other cooperatives where they playing their giving back to the community. That's where they buy in bulk as well. That's how they indirectly promote their businesses. What's my story? I believe hustlers are backpackers. Most of us here are carrying bags. You go to a job interview, you're carrying a bag.
My brother, your 2 minutes is up.
Thank you.
Did you enjoy that? Fantastic, right? So this gentleman, a couple of years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, we attended a workshop that we were doing in Orange Farm, and that is where he made that meaningful connection with NetBank, and NetBank were able to give him some of, the materials which is now used, and I mean, that's what it's about, right? Fantastic. Let's put our hands together one more time. Next up, we have Tepo Mudupi from SmartLink Wireless. Tepo, please let's put our hands together for Tepo. Come on, Sebokeng, Tepo Matsoho. Is the timer up? All right, your time is up, my brother. Let's go. Your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, my name is Tepo Mdupi and I'm a co-founder of a company called SmartLink Wireless. SmartLink Wireless is an internet and a technology providing company. The reason we started the company is to bridge the gap in the technology in the townships and the underdeveloped areas. So we're bringing wireless internet to the homes, and we also developed a product that we call community hotspots, where people can connect to the internet for the whole day for only 5 rand a day. The reason we started this company is because we were born in the township, and we know the struggles of not having access to information, access to proper and reliable and fast internet. So that is what the company does. We created this product tailor-made for the people in the townships, in the rural areas, and the underdeveloped areas, so that we can provide them with access to information, access to the internet, because we are living in a time where the internet is no longer a luxury. Everyone needs the internet. In the next 10 years, everything that we're gonna do is gonna need internet. So that is what we do. How do we make money? We do lease internet lines from big network operating companies. They give us the internet, and we resell the internet to our customers and giving them affordable prices. Because we realized that all the big companies never thought of the market in the townships and in the rural areas. So that is why we started this company. Our unique point of selling is that these products are tailor-made for the people in the townships and in the spaces, for them to afford them and for them to be able to have access to the internet and the technologies that are out there in the world. My name is Sebokeng Dubi, and I'm a township entrepreneur.
All right, that was Tepo Mudupi from SmartLink Wireless. All right, online audience, you've heard. Tell us what you do. This is your opportunity as well to pitch your business. All right. Nomtandazo Maseko from Papa Lemama Trading. Please can we put our hands together for Nomtandazo as she comes on stage. Sebokeng, what has happened to the energy? All right, Nomtandazo, your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1, action.
What is the problem are you solving? The triple government challenges, namely your gender inequality, unemployment, and poverty. Firstly, we will start to create the jobs that will eliminate the poverty that is dominating the most in our townships. Our business is 100 women-owned, meaningly we are trying to tangle in the gender inequality that we felt that we've been neglected as women. What is the unique selling point? When it comes to our clothing brand, we don't improvise. We sell quality that it does not fade, and we make sure that our embroidery, it doesn't torn easily. And we make sure that we also advise our clients in terms of the materials. What is your story? Our story is very huge. And we are the entity and the foundation at the same time. The reason we have these businesses simultaneously is because we want to make sure that we plow back to our community and disadvantaged people. How do we make money? We make money by selling, through branding, through providing, supplying of products and companies who are interested in our business. Simultaneously with our foundation and the entity at the same time. At the moment, we are busy planning the Journal Journey with the 30 girls in around our township that we want to make sure that they are going there, they understand their journey, so that everything that happened to me cannot happen to them. Then it's my duty on the other side of the platform of the business, of which is a foundation. I make sure that I plow what is best for a young woman. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Right, it's getting packed at the back. I'm telling you, in the next hour or so, we're gonna have to get more chairs. Right? Yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you so much to every single one of you who has just joined us. Really, really appreciate it. Next up, we've got Caleb Baloyi, Noso Sunflower Oil. Caleb, please can you come on stage, my brother? Come on, Sebokeng.
Kino son tuina.
All right, my brother, please hold the mic close so that they can hear you. Yeah?
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you look like a rapper as well. We're one of the words. All right, Caleb, my brother, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, action.
My name is Caleb Baloyi. I'm the founder and managing director at Noso Sunflower Oil. We are based in Orange Farm. So we are a oil production company. So basically we manufacture sunflower cooking oil, which is available in three forms, which is 20 liter, 10 liter, and 5 liter. And then the remaining oil cake is sold as feed to other poultry and piggery farmers to also use for themselves. So we have no waste in our business. So the product has been tested for typical nutritional information, microbiological testing, which is the food safety, and then it also has been tested for shelf life. So our business module, we use a B2B business module where we sell directly to other small businesses in the township, which is your fast food restaurants. Our team, it is a team of 4 people, including myself. It's 3 ladies, 2 under 35, and then including myself. Our current capacity, we are able to process 2 tons of sunflower seeds, which gives us 1 ton of oil a month. And then, due to the fact that we don't have enough capacity, we are only able to produce 700 liters per month because we don't have a bigger filtering machine. So when we win, we will use the money to buy a bigger filtering machine, which is 22,000 rands. So we really need the money so that we can be able to balance out the oil production and the filtering side of the oil. My story, we started because we didn't have enough space, so we decided to find our gap in the market or rather in the value chain.
Time is up, my brother.
Thank you.
Let's put our hands together one more time for Caleb Baloyi. This is what it's about. Yeah? Technology to oil, to the green economy. Like these are businesses right here in the township, Bonai. And that's what it's about, right? Creating a platform. And I know many of you have got other incredible businesses that you're going to have an opportunity to share what it's about right here, Kokasi. All right, so that was 4 down, 2 to go. Next up, we have Nozipo Siteto from NTNS Trading. Nozipo. Let's put our hands together for Nozipo as she comes on stage. All right, the time is up. Nozipo, your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1, action.
They say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, I say a way to anyone's heart is through well-balanced, flavored food. Good day, everyone. My name is Nozipo Steto, and I am the founder and CEO of NTNS Trading. At Nice Chili, we believe in turning simple into sensational. Based in the heart of the Val, Matadiane, Sebokeng, we specialize in creating a premium chili relish that can be incorporated or give you a burst of flavor in any food you eat. Our journey started in 2022 with a passion of creating a product that balances the perfect blend of heat and flavors made from a fresh, locally produce. We have 2 flavors currently, which is the hot and the mild. Our hot has a bold, fiery taste, whereas our mild is it's mildly manufactured, and it has a little kick. My love for manufacturing has taken me from manufacturing the chili relish enjoyed by most to actually planting my own chili, such as cayenne pepper, jalapeno peppers, as well as sweet peppers. And that motivated me to go into agro-processing, where I approached Mukhukhudi Primary School to plant my craft. We can find my chili at the BP garage at Zone 10. Other than that, you can go on social medias and buy our product. When all is said and done, with the money that I'm gonna get here, I will be able to acquire machinery so that I can do a mass production. And the nice part is that our chili is already at the SABS for testing. So do watch that space. I do believe in my product. So I'm here today for T-Team as well as Netbank to assist me in taking my product to the next level. As Bonge.
Let's put our hands together for Nozipo. So it's quite interesting when you then listen to the businesses that have pitched today: technology, manufacturing, agri-processing. Yeah, right here in the township. Fantastic. All right, online audience, we've got one more to go. This is your opportunity as well. Maybe you've just joined us. Tell us who you are, tell us where you're tuning in from, and pitch your business. We said earlier on that we're global. You never know who's watching. Use technology to grow your business and your brand. Then next up, we've got Ntebohengi. Ntebohengi? Ntebu? Oh, Ntebohengi is coming through from Timey to Delight. Please let's put our hands together for Ntebohengi. Come on, Sebokeng, this is our last finalist. Let's get the energy up. Put our hands together for Ntebohengi. I said, what? The secret to a man's, what? Is the sauce. Before you start, man. This is our last finalist, Ntebohengi. Your 2 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1, action.
What is good food without time to delight chili sauces? Well, simply incomplete.
Sorry, Debs. We'll start again. Please, can you put the mic a little bit closer to...
Oh, closer.
Yeah, so that we can hear you there.
All right.
All right, fantastic. Can we start again? All right, there's your time, Ntebohengi. 3, 2, 1, action.
What is good food without time to delight chili sauces? Well, simply incomplete. My name is Ntebohengi Mono. I'm the founder and managing director of Time to Delight. In 2017, I faced a turning point in my life when I was retrenched from my work. And I started deco and catering business in 2018. Like any other business, my business was also affected due to COVID-19. And in 2020, we hosted a family and I made a chili sauce for my family, not knowing it was the beginning of my next venture. They loved it so much, and my sister said to me, Ntebu, we want to see these sauces on the shelves. Consumers are are tired of mass-produced artificial sources that lack authenticity. They are looking for natural, flavorful, locally made food products. And Time to Delight is the best in the market, offering a range of chili sauces using the freshest ingredients that are sourced locally from farmers and suppliers. Our herbs and chilies are hand-picked and straight into the pot, ensuring the full aroma and your favorites are locked into your favorite. The best part, there are no artificial colorant and flavors added. With our sauces, you can use them to marinate, for basting, dipping, or even pouring over any dish. We sell our products directly to consumers at markets, events, on social media, and also through resellers. And they are also available at limited shops. The money will assist us to increase capacity by buying equipment and also expanding our product line and expand marketing and also developing a website
And your
where
2 minutes is up, unfortunately.
Thank you so much. That was incredible.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together one more time for our finalists. It's incredible. Online audience, if you've been watching, tell us who's walking away with the grand prize. But before the end of our session today, we will have a finalist, right? So one more time, incredible, 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 incredible. Come on, Sebokeng, they're from around here. Let's celebrate our own incredible products. Then next, please can we take out our cell phones? I would just like us to do something quickly, please. We're talking about how do you grow your business using technology. And what I would like you to do now, what would like you to do humbly is to please go onto Facebook. If you don't have data or data, ask the person next to you on hotspot. Get our man. We'll make a plan. Get our man. All right, so you go onto Facebook, and when you get onto Facebook, you can also just watch the screen for demonstration. Now, get on Facebook, there's a place where you search for people's names. Ne? Please, can you search Township Entrepreneurs Alliance? Do you see it? All right, so please go onto the page. My man, next time, you must come and supply. Yeah, my man. Smart link. All right, so you will scroll down and you will see that we are live. This session is live. Can you see it? What can you see? You can see me. Everyone. All right, on our live session, what I would like you to do, what would like you to do humbly, is please click on the share button. So I would like you to share this live session with your community, with your friends, to share what is happening here, because we want to reach more, right? And the lovely thing about sharing is that it stays on your page. So I get a whole lot of like, comment, share. Please click on the share button. Online audience as well, please can you do the same? Click on the share button and share this with your community. We would humbly and really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. We see now that we have people watching from Cape Town. Thank you so much. Some are watching from Durban. Some are watching from Limpopo, from all around South Africa. We really, really, really appreciate it. Later on, we'll be reading your comments and what you've shared and what is it that you're taking away from today's message. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Prizes. We've got a lot of prizes to give away today. Who would love prizes? You don't know what it is, but you are wooing. As long as it's just a prize. So later on, we'll be giving away a lot of prizes. I encourage you to continue to share on social media our 2 hashtags, hashtag join us for tea and hashtag together Bekelebeke.
I'm Lizzie Morale. I mean, at Nedbank, we go by be the difference that impacts the world. And for me, this is my part of being the difference that impacts the world. The partnership with T, I mean, it's just really been amazing. One of the key things that we pride ourselves as a bank is that when we get into partnerships, we talk about triple benefit. What's the benefit for the client? That's what we ask ourselves. What's the benefit for the partner? And what's the benefit for Nedbank? And for us, this partnership was like marriage made in heaven. Because you sit and you're like, what's the benefit for the clients? It's you guys, you know, people with ideas, people who are out there hustling, making money. I mean, you just listen to these pitches and you're like, oh my word, the future of South Africa is bright. And that for us, we challenge ourselves to say, as a bank, how do we create a platform to make sure that we help your businesses to grow, to make sure that we connect you with other entrepreneurs, to make sure that we give you, platforms and stages to be able to showcase your businesses, to showcase what you need to do. Because we're quite clear to say, as a bank, we cannot prosper in a society that's not prospering. And it's our responsibility as a bank to make sure that we work together with the communities to make sure that the communities are prospering. Then you ask yourself, what's the benefit for T, right? I mean, what T is doing, it's saying, you have something, we have something, others have something, let's bring all of us together and connect and engage.
up to 20% of jobs in South Africa, okay? That means about 3 million people are actually employed in this country because of efforts by people like yourselves, including yourselves. So once more, Kopalisha Peleng Matso. So I'm here to talk about you know, the pride and joys at Nedbank. There's two of them, or two of the many prides and joys. Avo as well as Simply Biz. Avo in particular is actually a very, very, it's a toddler. We are 4 years old only, you know, so in a sense, we are a bundle of joy for the bank, you know. I think our story and what we want to talk about today is what Bulelani spoke of earlier, which is the importance of organizations like ours providing access to markets, and I think more importantly, creating platforms for people and businesses to connect. So that's what the Avo story and the Simply Biz story is going to be about. So the video did talk a little bit to this. I won't spend too much time. If I could just try and see, sorry, the clicker is failing me a little bit. I might have skipped a step, but Ricky introducing Avo. What is Avo? So Avo is actually Africa's first super app that was launched 4 years ago. What is a super app? It's essentially an app that has got functions that you typically find in many apps. So we have, you know, if you want to buy appliances for your home, clothing items, tech products, vouchers for betting, for traveling, whatever the case is, you'll find all of those on the Avo platform. So that also obviously means that if you sell those things, you can come onto Avo and actually sell them. So that's what we talk about when we talk about access to market. So what I've just talked about is essentially the B2C side or the consumer app. Firstly, I'm going to invite you, please, when I'm done here, if you could just, if you haven't yet, download the Avo app. It's available on all the stores, basically. And then the other thing that we pride ourselves of is that, you know, so the tech products are the products that are bought the most on our platform. We are Apple's authorized reseller. It's a very, very privileged position for us to be in. What that allows us is to give, you know, the best deals when it comes to Apple products. So do visit us. I know some of you, the invoices are going to be paid soon. You can just log in and pre-order your iPhone 16. You'll get a very, very good deal. I invite you, colleagues. And then I think the second piece that I want to talk about is Avo B2B, which very briefly what it is, it's also an e-commerce platform, but it is there to assist you with your cash flow needs. This is one of the biggest challenges facing small enterprises in the country, access to capital. And how we solve that is that imagine you are sourcing your material from a particular supplier and he gives you 30 days for him to settle you. Our product allows that particular supplier to start receiving payments for those invoices immediately. We do that by giving his customers a revolving credit facility that he then uses to place his order. That particular customer will get longer repayment terms, so instead of paying back in 30 days, you can actually pay back in up to 60 days, you know, and that risk or credit risk sits with the bank. It does no longer sit with the supplier. That's the essence of what Avo B2B is about. We actually believe that we should soon be in a position to start rolling out this solution to smaller businesses like those that belong to you colleagues in the room. So we're quite excited about that because, to be honest, we have been struggling previously with granting credit to smaller businesses because most of the time you guys are startups, you don't have a history, you don't have financials and all those kind of things, and we are working on some innovative solutions to give you access to the same products that other, especially the medium-sized businesses and the like, do get on the platform. So do forgive me, my clicker and my slides did fail me a little bit, but I'm hoping that the story is connecting. Thank you very much. So I want to speak about baby number 2, Simply Biz. Again, just like Avo, it's important to say, you do not need to bank with Nedbank to have access to these solutions, these portals and these platforms. But Simply Biz is essentially a platform that allows businesses to connect. We've created it specifically to assist them in their growth journey. Whether you're still at idea stage or you're a mature business, this is a platform with a number of offerings. So let's just talk about them a bit by bit. So the first one, the Get Connected piece, is about communities. So again, I'm going to ask you colleagues, when I'm done, if you could just find us out of Google and create an account for yourself on Simply Biz. You're going to see what are some of the benefits that you're going to get out of a platform like this. And this is our practical way as Nedbank to answer the question, how can entrepreneurs use technology to actually grow their business? So on communities, you can connect with people. Ulelani spoke about the importance of networking, so you can connect with other businesses. You can read articles that speak to how you can build, grow, run your business for efficiencies, etc. You can attend webinars online about a variety of topics by experts on those specific topics. We actually also give you access to individual coaching should you need that as well. We assist you with access to funding. So one of the biggest challenges small businesses struggle with is, how to apply for funding and how to get yourself ready to be fundable. One of the things that we assist with are toolkits, like how to build a business plan. That's you take that for granted, but it's actually oftentimes because, most of us are hustlers, but we're not necessarily finance people and all those kind of things. And we don't have the reference points and the tools to ask ourselves the right questions that typically you find in a business plan. We're able to assist you with those toolkits. Then we assist you with the ability to advertise your business to those businesses in the community within Simply Biz and beyond. So free kind of marketing that you get on a platform like this, which, like I said, has got thousands of other businesses and across the world, and you don't need to be banked with Nedbank. And this is the fourth point around discounts, is about business solutions. So one of the things a business would typically need is things like technology platforms on how I can manage my customers. So a customer management or customer relationship management tool, how I can manage my suppliers. From a customer perspective, how do I communicate with those particular customers? There are tools that actually assist you on putting together newsletters, emailers, to keep your customers engaged. A platform like Simply Biz assists you with that. There are many tools from an AI perspective that helps you also with very simple things like how do you firstly professionalize your messaging to your customer, whether it's on social media, email, newsletters or whatever, but how do you also customize your messaging to the target audience that you are actually targeting. That's quite important, And then there is, I think I've kind of already mentioned the marketplace, as well as the academy. So the academy is more about very specific topics that are about growing your business. Again, this is where you get access to those experts, coaches, but also access to each other in terms of being able to exchange ideas and share your frustrations, your issues, and your successes with your peers. Because I think this is about building a community and taking advantage of the energy of the South African entrepreneurial spirit. So just to provide an example of some of the features, apologies once more, yes. In terms of the toolkits that we have, and I will not speak to all of them. I think the first I want to speak to is around getting into gear when you have an idea. And I know that even though you might have started your business, oftentimes most entrepreneurs are also dabbling into other ideas and opportunities. So you have well-structured programs through a Simply Biz platform that can assist you on that particular journey. I think that's quite powerful. The other one that I'll call out is around, most of you, and let's just see by show of hands, if anybody would like to see their businesses basically trading outside of the borders of South Africa. Almost all of us, right? So that toolkit there assists you with that, how to gain access to markets in the rest of the continent. How to build your brand, that's the one on the bottom left corner. So all of these, I won't speak to them in detail because as I have invited you, if you could just visit Simply Biz by Nedbank, it's quite very easy to find. It's also very easy to register and then get access to all these particular benefits. This is essentially, colleagues, the story around these two babies of Nedbank that we pride ourselves with from an innovation perspective and from a point of view of supporting our SMMEs in the country. As per what our big boss was saying on the screen earlier, small enterprises are the engine of the economy, and we as Nedbank, we are committed to being there throughout their journey. Thank you for your time, colleagues.
Thank you so much. Sebokeng Mohale, lead Nedbank Avos B2B. Did you enjoy the presentation? Yes. Please can we put our hands together one more time for Mr. Sebokeng. All right, so before you get off stage, so we have a gift for you.
Thank you very much. Do I need to declare?
All right, so we'll get a few pictures, but everything that has been bought, or everything that is inside this gift bag has been bought from our exhibitors who are here today. So being very intentional that it stays right here. So we're gonna need just 2 images from you, Mr. Sebokeng. I'm gonna get the mic now. Please look straight into that camera. Give us that Evo smile. All right, and then the last one with just the mic. Yeah, straight into the camera, fantastic. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Mr. Sebokeng.
Thank you so much, my brother.
All right, we still together, right? We still together? Hashtag? Hashtag? Okay. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together, Beke Lebeke. We are speaking about how do you grow your business using technology, right? And there are some ways, some practical platforms that you can use to grow your business. One of them being mobile payment platforms, the Nedbank Pocket Pause, which you'll find out more about today. Is it coming to me? Okay. All right, we'll give you more information about the Nedbank Pocket Pause. Yeah? And then the second one, you've got social media marketing platforms that you can use to grow your business, your Facebook, your Instagram, your WhatsApp. And then thirdly, you've got e-commerce platforms like the Evo, yeah, that you just heard about from Nedbank. And then you've got cloud-based collaboration tools. You've got Google Workspace, Microsoft OneDrive, accounting and finance platforms. So it's about doing more research on which platforms can you use to grow the business, to grow your business, whatever industry you are in, right? Are we ready for our next presentation? Come on, more energy. Are we ready for our next presentation? Okay. But before we get on to our next presentation, I've got a prize to give away. This is for the first person to arrive. It wasn't you. Makefa Tibela from HT Herbals. Malefa. Okay, ke Malefa. Okay. This is what happens when you come early. Look at the vibe. Look at the jive. Tam Chapel Matso, please come this side. Malefa, it's fine. You can come through. Come through. Kuparam Chapel Matso. You see, when you come early, first person to arrive, you get a prize. And we've got more prizes to give away. Please can we give Malefa from HT Herbals a round of applause. Thank you so much. One more time, a round of applause. Thank you. Much appreciated. Galeboha. The next up, we have a presentation from Keleto. Young man, Keleto was one of, he was our pitch winner, yeah? You were our pitch winner at Hammanskal. And he's got an incredible product, doing extremely well. Can anybody guess how old he is? They say they want to see you first. It's not really about that. You'll find out the incredible technology product that he has. Keleto is a 25-year-old founder and CEO of Password Kid. He has a distinguished record of entrepreneurial success. Notably, he won the T-Pitch competition, the Uber Tech for Safety Pitch competition held among Southern African countries. He has also achieved first runner-up at the EY Pitch competition, where he competed with 92 entrepreneurs from 8 countries. Incredible. Right here in the building, ladies and gentlemen, please let's put our hands together for Keleto, founder and CEO of Password Kid. A bit more energy. Yeah, come on, Sebokeng. All right, while we organize the clicker for you in your presentation, you can just introduce yourself and get the presentation going away.
Good day. How you guys doing? Good. It's an honor to be here. At least I can see that I'm not the only crazy person in this world. There are people full in a room who are like me. So yeah, it's an honor to be here. My name is Keleto, and I happen to be one of the founding members of a child safety company called Password Kid. So Password Kid is a child safety company that prevents unauthorized child pickups and child kidnappings from primary schools and ECD centers. Thank you. So before I could think of becoming an entrepreneur, before I could know what actually an entrepreneur is, I was a techie. Techie, not Nama or a country, but a tech person, right? I hold a Bachelor of Sciences in Information Technology, specializing with software development. So the topic that's about to be spoken here today, it's a topic that's very close to my heart, and I'm looking forward to other speakers to speak about it, so that I could also learn. I'm still waiting for the presentation. So before I tell you why we decided to solve this particular problem out of all the problems that are there, let me tell you why actually we started, before I could tell you how we're doing it. So I grew up in a township predominantly like this one, right? Whereby around grade 10, 9, I used to be a football fan. So I used to play at an academy of a professional football club called Platinum Stars. To those who are football fans, they do know it. So I was staying with my mother and my younger brother on more like a 3 rooms ozonyana. So my mother was a domestic worker. Kana in the kitchen, yeah, whenever. So every morning, before I could go to school, I'd have 2 backpacks with me, right? The one filled with soccer boots, and then the one filled with my school books, right? So the team I was playing for was the same direction as my school, right? So it was useless for me to come back, fetch my training equipment after school, and then go back to practice. So what I'd do then is that I'll take my training equipment along with me to school, and then in the morning, after school, obviously, I head straight to practice. So before I could go to school in the morning, I'll take my younger brother to a preschool, and then I go to school. And then afternoon, after practice, I'll come back around 6, 7 in the evening. So oftentimes than not, I'd pump into my mother by the gate, right? And then the first thing she'd ask me is, meaning, where's your younger brother? And 100% of the times, I didn't know where he is, because since I dropped him at the school or at the preschool in the morning, I've never seen him. So one day, my mother sat me down and said, look, Chief, it's either I stop working so that I could take care of our younger brother, or you stop playing football. So that kind of hurt me in a way, because from the person who I was supposed to get that support from, she's the one who's saying to me, look, ball. But then again, as much as it was hurtful as it was, my younger brother's safety comes first, right? So I had to quit, and then I went on and finished my matric, went to university. And then at varsity, what I'd do is that I'd sell assignments on campus, right, for first years, second years, third years. So I knew that, so one day I heard that I have a competitor, right, on campus who's also doing the same thing that I'm doing, but I've never seen the guy. So one day I met the guy, and the guy said to me, look, Chief, it was on Thursday, look, Chief, tomorrow let's meet, I'll buy you lunch so that we could discuss how are we gonna work together on campus. I was like, cool, free lunch. And then I came tomorrow, we met, me and the guy. And then as we were having lunch, the guy said to me, Ash, I'll have to cut this lunch short because I have to go somewhere. I was like, where are you going? He said, no, I'm going to Mpumalanga. My aunt owns a preschool, so I help her with pickups, because you know the chaotics of pickups, whereby parents don't answer their phones, they send strangers to come and pick up kids from school, and school owners can't really hand over a child to someone that they've never seen before, right? And then I said to the guy, look, man, I also grew up with a similar problem. I didn't know that other people who are experiencing it out there, but if me and you managed to experience it, well, on different scenarios, but it's the same problem, what can we do about it? He said, since we are both IT people, let's see what we can do about it. And then I said, no, I know, me and you can build apps, Chief. We build the app, we put faces of people there, whoever come, they check them on the app. I was like, no, Chief, relax. Go and drink water, it's hot. We'll meet again on Monday, go and do your research. I was like, cool. So on my way to home, now my head is filled with this app that I'm about to build. I'm going to build that app. So fast forward comes Monday. We both have our researches. He did his own on his end. I did my own on my end. And then guess what we found out? We found out that there are around 1.3 million children trafficked every single day in South Africa alone. And most of them are being stolen from primary schools and ECD centers by strangers pretending to be parents or pretending to be sent by parents. And actually, a child also goes missing every 5 hours in the country. And then after obviously conducting that research and then found out that, the guy said to me, actually, before that, what confirmed us to actually solve this problem is the fact that we watched the video or an interview by Miss Angie Motshekga, the former basic education minister, where she was asked on a national TV that, are you aware that kids are being stolen from school? And she said, yes, and we have no idea how we're gonna solve it. It's there. I was like, no, man. So I started taking it personal. Something needs to be done. So as you can see on your screen there, those are the articles from different countries about how kids get missing. And then, and then we decided to build an app-based service system that enables parents to delegate people they trust to go and pick up their child from school on their behalf in case they are not available. So the parent can delegate that particular person that they are sending to school, either using their ID cards or their ID numbers, their faces, or one-time passwords. So when the person gets to the school admin will get to verify that particular person using our password key station or password key app installed inside the school premises. So as you can see on the screen, there's something like a kiosk that the guy is holding. So that's what we install inside every school premises. That's where all the confirmations are being happening when the child is being picked up, either by your face, your ID card, or one-time passwords. So think of it as your bank account, right? Whereby every time money enters or leaves your bank account, you get notified. Think of it in an instance of your child. And better more, you don't only receive that the child has just entered or left the school. You get to know who did the child live with, what time did they leave, as well as checking them using a real-time location. So our target markets are primary schools, daycares, and so forth. So there are 15 million children attending school every single day in South Africa alone, with more than 400 facilities on those that are active, primary schools, daycares, and so forth. So that's how broad we can take the market. So as you can see, that's the picture again of the stations that we service, that we install into schools. So we currently are seeing, it's even 3 times this now, over 1,000 plus active users on our platform. So during the time we were conducting our research, we found out that actually there are people who are trying to solve this problem, which are CCTV footages, access controls, and phone call confirmations. But the key differentiator between us and them is the fact that they only provide proof of what happened to the child, rather than stopping the child from being stolen at the first place. So you as the parent, what are you saying? Do you want your child to get snatched and then they show you the video, or do you want to prevent it from happening at the first place? Thank you. So yeah, that's what makes us better. ID card scannings, face recognitions, barcodes, and so forth and so on. So, like Brazbu mentioned, we won this particular competition in Hammanskraal. So, Barnaba Peach, this is why I get 50,000 over 50. This is why I get. So, yeah, we are also currently being under the mentorships from the CEO of Vodacom South Africa. Amongst our mentors, we have Bulelani as well. We have the CEO of Vodacom, so we have a very, very large pool of people who are advising us as entrepreneurs. So yeah, the aim obviously is to go national. Our aim was to do it anytime before July, so we are slightly late, but we are going anytime before November. We have interest from other provinces because now we are only in Gauteng, Pretoria, and the Northwest. So we're looking to go to Limpopo, KZN, and Cape Town because that's where some of the interest is coming from. So yeah, that's just the pictures of. So I've been using different pictures for different clients. So that's just one of those pictures. So here are just testimonials from those who are using our systems. So, all right, so we have a team of 6 people. We hire 3 beautiful ladies, as well as 2 interns that are under the mentorship of a guy named Mpho Tlomuka. Just got the slide right away, who I think is the tallest guy in the room there. He is at the back. So the guy I was telling you guys about, the one I was doing a research, is the guy behind Mpho there, who happens to be my co-founder, Ntabazo Tlomuka. Yeah, so that's Mpho, that's me, that's Ntokozo. Myself and Ntokozo have BScs in ITC, also have an MBA. Mpho is also into marketing and sales, and he now have two interns that are under his wing that he's advising into the team. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Looking forward to hearing from other speakers as well.
All right, did you enjoy that? Quite inspiring, right? A young man doing incredible work. Come on, Sebokeng, come on, Sebokeng, come on, Sebokeng. Incredible, it can be done. Okay, so, our theme for today is how do you use technology to grow your business? What are some of the technology platforms that you've used, and how have you used technology to grow your business?
Sure, thanks, Brasbu. So we're living in a very fast-paced world, whereby technology should actually start being treated as should be started as something that's important, not just an option, right? I believe the difference between ShopRite and then that they tap us puzzle shop, Sebokeng, it's automation and other things that are technology enabled. So us as the company, we don't have anyone who's into finance, but we're using a platform named Sage that does all the payroll thing for you, the payment processes and all those kind of things. So now what it then does, it gives you automation in terms of appointments. Now you get to do things online as opposed to hiring someone who's gonna do the very thing for you. And now you can be agile and move faster because you're enabling technologies to run the business for you.
Fantastic. Please, can we give him a round of applause? All right, so we have a couple of questions. 2 questions from the floor. Is there anybody who's got a question for this young man? All right. There, please, can you give the mic to the lady dressed in the beautiful orange dress? Go to Moon. All right. Question?
Okay, what I just wanted to find out is who pays for this service? Is it the school or is it the parent? Thank you.
Thanks, great question. So the people who pays are parents, but they added on top of the school fees because the service benefits them more than anyone, right? So for instance, if the preschool that kid is going to, it's $1,000, they can simply say, we add extra 40 rand or 50 rand on top so that we can get our cut, and then the school fees, the school gets to also get their school fees in time to avoid the back and forth of every parent going to deposit in our account, blah, blah, blah.
All right, one more question from the floor, please. One more? All right, Mike?
Hi.
Yes, my sister.
Okay, hi everyone. I just wanted to find out, is it specifically for multiracial or do you cater for public schools as well?
Thank you. So we believe every child deserves a familiarity safety routine, regardless of your background, townships, Model C and all that. So we cater for everyone.
For public schools where parents do not pay school fees, then in that case, who caters? Does the government have a capacity for such?
Yes, actually they do. For now, we are only out onboarding preschools. So we have interest from Limpopo in 3 primary schools actually that are going to add it on top of their next year budget.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you, my sister. All right, one more time, please. Let's put our hands together for Kele Tsoko Paramshapeleng Matsoho. So please, what we're going to do, my brother, but because you're part of the family, there's photos you have to take. We've got a gift for you. Go one more time. Online audience as well, tell us what you took away from that presentation. What is it that you're learning? What are some of the technological tools that you are using to grow your business and take it to the next level? All right? All right, once again, in that prize are products that we have bought from our exhibitors today. Okay, are we still together? Are we still together? Are we still together? Can I see by show of hands? No, I was going to ask a question. But I love the excitement and I love the energy. You've gone to a place and there was a product you wanted to buy. When you get there, you realize, awatwara cash. Not that you don't have the money with you, but the money is in your card. But the person that you want to buy from doesn't have the machine. Right? Frustrating, right? Can I see by a show of hands if you've been there before? Yeah? It's frustrating, right? Right? But Nedbank has got a solution for you. Hey, man. Nedbank have created what is called a Nedbank Pocket Pause. Laibonane? Fantastic. Come on. This is incredible. To say, this is for you. This is for township entrepreneurs, right? It's for us. So, why? This is what it's about. Democratizing access to payment, right? Allowing you the freedom to be able to sell airtime and electricity on the device. It's a high-performing touchscreen display. You can earn back the value of your device based on the average number of transactions that are processed using your device consistently over 3 months. If you would love more information, ladies and gentlemen, there are Nedbank bankers outside. All right. So, if you get the device, you will get a refund. Yeah? And use it. So when you get it, please do use it. We're going to move on to our masterclass now. And this masterclass is by Itumeleng Tlhapane, founder and CEO of Shape Cafe. Itumeleng Tlhapane is Shape Cafe's founding CEO, a dynamic and social creative entrepreneur from Sebokeng Township, the Gordon Institute of Business Sciences alumni and guest lecturer, former business administrator, training facility, and more. As Shape Cafe CEO, Tlhapane has shown a great deal of excellent interpersonal skills. He has studied, he's really grown this, and we're going to hear more from him, ladies and gentlemen. Please let's put our hands together for Itumeleng Tlhapane, founder and CEO of Shape Cafe. Tarim Shapeleng Mato as he comes on stage. Come on, Sebokeng, let's go. This is our host for today. Thank you so much, my brother, for hosting us. Much appreciated. You can see the energy. Come on, Sebokeng, let's show some love. Thank you so much, my brother, for hosting us, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. The mic is yours, sir.
Thank you, sir. Matariana, hello. Emoyeni. Kalibitso ki Itumeleng Tlhapane. Many years ago, not so long ago, actually, there's one CEO who stood in front of the media and said, "We did absolutely nothing wrong. If anything, we did everything amazingly well, but yet we lost." Who was that? Nokia. The CEO of Nokia stood in front of the crowds and cried tears and said, "We did everything amazing, absolutely everything that we had to do, but yet we lost." But why did they lose? Because they did not want to go with the time. They refused to be innovative with the technologies that were coming. Do not be that business. Ladies and gentlemen, I think today one of the reasons what we want to walk away with is just to see the possibilities that are there. Technology is scary, eh? And it can be very intimidating. But I'm here to share the little nuggets that I have. And please allow me to use Shape Cafe as a case study and tell you what are some of the technologies that we use. And in spaces like this, I think the best thing that I want to always talk about is the free ones. Yeah, they are there. Many of them are there. But can we look at those that are accessible to us at no cost? Or maybe they've got the free. You know that term, freemium? It's free, but it's not free. Somebody's paying for it. In the other English that we use when we're in the boardrooms, we say it's OPM, other people's money. It's OPMs, other people's money. So I want us to talk about what the resources are there for us. I mean, at Shape Cafe, one of the things that we do from the moment we start our recruitment process. So you're here, you want to apply for a job at Shape Cafe. We don't want your CV. We don't want your CV, no. You see that MailChimp thing that you use for surveys? So we create a Q&A for you. Q&A rather. We create a Q&A for you. So we send you a link and say, dear potential applicant, please fill in this application form for a potential job. But what it does is that we're already asking you questions that are relevant to our business, relevant to the size of the business, because sometimes you notice that people submit the CVs, but these CVs are not equivalent to their potential, because we don't know how to create these CVs sometimes. But when we ask you Q&A in that form, tell us about your strengths. What is the biggest problem you've solved? Tell us about a family event that you've organized. There and there we can understand the type of a person that you are. And what are you using for that? MailChimp. It's a simple platform that is free for everyone. Just recently, 3 weeks ago, we were doing the KPIs. Prasteve was calling me, hey, Prasteve, I'm busy with the KPIs now and the performance review. We try to get to a point whereby our staff internally have an increased confidence in us as a company. So when we do these performance reviews and we do these KPIs, what we wanted to do was to create a system whereby anytime Netisi can log in and check his performance review. So it's no longer on paper. Here's a performance review, and they walk away with it, and then they lose it. And what do we use for that? JOT form, J-O-T form. It does an amazing work. But what type of work does it do? So you're asking questions. Since your employment, how have you solved a problem? When we work on the skill, how amazing is your barista skill? When all of that is done, it gives us an automatic calculation. And then we give the guys, we say, guys, listen, if you're scoring 1 to 5, it means we need to review your contract. Because when you're here for vibes and stuff, if it gives you 5 to 6, it means you have a potential for growth. If it gives you 8 to 10, it means there's possibly a potential for us to look at your career advancement within the company. And all of that, we are using technology for that. Who are in the service business here? Service business. Service business. Where is your last week client, ma'am? Name? There are resources and softwares that we can use to trace that. CRM, Customer Relationship Managers. And one of my favorite is HubSpot. H-U-B-S-P-O-T, HubSpot. I call you today, please give me my key. You erect my key, you leave tomorrow. But there's a possibility that I'm gonna forget about you. But if I register you on my Customer Relationship Manager, after every 2 weeks, after every 3 weeks, I set the reminder. Remember to contact service provider to say, thank you for the service. You have been amazing. It sets those automatic responses and automatic communication. What you do the preempt communication for the next 6 months. Now the customer think you care about them. In the middle of the night, you just wake up and say, how are you doing? How is the business? But you set all those things to go automatically. Do you see the beauty of technology? Last time when I was speaking about technology, I was saying, think about technology this way. You are in a world where you've never been before. And the only thing, Mama, Papa, I don't know the survivors run back in your days without Google Map. You literally had to depend on the information, but or jigger left, or turn right, or jigger left. And that's what technology has enabled us to do in a business. If you're an entrepreneur today, the advantage to the presenters, by the way, well done guys, you did amazing work. To the presenters today, you see the advantage that you told us about your business today and also. Tomorrow they won't be relevant anymore. And that's just the sad thing about entrepreneurship, is that we live and work in a progressive world. Every day something comes up. So when you use technology, you are able to gauge what are the new trends in my industry. You don't sit back and wait for somebody to say, hey, Mona, there's something. I'm a fan of education. I love education so much. Any form of education, street education or academic education. I'm a fan of technology. Technology, again, when you talk about education, I want to introduce you to two more softwares, or rather apps. Hair Venture. Hair meaning hair, she, the lady, Hair Venture. Me. Umama. Hair Venture. Hair Venture and Primer. Primer. Hair Venture and Primer are amazing, amazing tools. It's basically a university on your phone. Basically a university on your mobile phone. You click on the subject that you want to learn about. Teach me about accounting for free. It teaches you everything on your phone. Teach me about strategy. It teaches, you literally just take a basic course there. Click next, review your information, go back and answer a few questions. Wrong answer, let's try again. How fail it am that? That how fail it am. It just gives you an opportunity to keep on learning. And those again who are working with a smaller team, 3 or 4, 5 people. How often do you get frustrated that somebody right now is in Joburg and you need to work with them? You have zero information about what they need to do, and they are away from the office. And that's why you look at softwares like Trello. 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 It's a perfect, like Monday, you know Monday, the office management tool. Trello is an amazing, amazing one. Where when you're sitting here, you say you're working. We keep on saying, please send us your work. And I can see it from my phone. This is how much work you've. And sometimes when you use technology, it enables you to cut on it. That way you can continue to do the work for you. More than anything, remember this. As intimidating as it is, technology is here to make our life easier and to coexist with technology. Do not depend on yourself alone and your knowledge. Depend also on the technology that is available for us to do better. I want you to remember 2 things. Michael Porter is one of my favorite strategists. Mr. Michael Porter, on his 5 forces of focus in the strategy, he talks about competitive rivalness. He speaks about the edge with your suppliers. You know, I've realized so many times since we started working and operating at Shape Cafe that technology has also enabled us to have an added advantage with our suppliers. And this is what it does. Every time when we run low on stock, and they are aware this is how much I've stocked, we are able to communicate with them, whether it's in phone call, WhatsApp, or with the apps that we use, or Yoko. And they're able to say, because you pre-order your stock all the time and prepare your stock, when we have 500 cups of coffee that are left, we prioritize you. Because you have allowed us and given us an added advantage of communication versus a person who just knocks off at the door and saying, can I have 500 cups? Who is using Yoko or Ikoka or NetBank? Point of sales. Every time when you go for investment pitch or you go for funding, they'll ask you for your financials, right? The point of sales also, or those whatever history that you get, it enables you to do your proper forecasting. Because you are able to go back and say, for the past 6 months, I have generated 10 rand, 15 rand, 7 rand. And these are my lowest season. Do you know what is the danger? The danger of saying winter is my low season without looking at the numbers. You judge based on the number of people who are knocking at your door. There's a possibility that 5 customers instead of 100, they pay double the amount of money. But when you don't have that on your point of sale where you can go back and say, in this season, this is how much I'm selling. In this season, this is how much I'm selling. And that enable us as Shape Cafe to say, whenever we need to go and sign a new lease agreement, we forever try to negotiate on the bad season. And when they say, how do you know this is your best season? And the simple thing that we do, we go on Yoko, we show them the results, and the results are there. You cannot tweak them. Yeah? Mr. MC, am I still on time? We're still good. I remember one of the years where I had to go and apply for funding, go NYDA, when I still fell under the 35 gang. Yeah, hey, man. We are way above. One of the things I remember, it was at the beginning of Yoko. And when they asked me to show them my financials, I was able to draw back and say, this is how I performed at this shop, this is how I performed at this shop, and this is how I performed at this shop. And this is how I predict I'm going to perform. But not just based on thumb sucking and wishing that maybe sometimes I will know this information. Before I go to the mall, I go to the center manager and say, what is your trading density in this particular mall? He doesn't take that from top of his head. He goes back to it, technology, and say, here is a trading density. And I ask him, what is the size of the basket? And what is equivalent to the size of the basket? He will tell me, a basket or a trolley right now, it used to, 500, you'll fill up the trolley. But today, 2,000 rand, you have to have the trolley. Then I understand, as much as the trading density is high, but the number on the technology says everything has gone up. It means whenever I need to get a new lease agreement, I forever look for such opportunities. And all of those things, they don't come from top of my head. And lastly, Bazalwane, the last thing that I depend on is Excel spreadsheet. Do not underestimate the power of the old Excel spreadsheet. Every time when Mnetisi goes and buy milk right now, and it's a simple thing, and I just want also for us to marry the technology and the old system of doing things. Every time, right now, he was running out of milk. Somebody went to buy milk. He comes back with a slip, hard copy. He signs the slip, writes his name, whatever, signature. He takes that slip, he goes on a book and writes name, item purchased, this is how much it cost, this is how much the change was. He signs for that. From there, the supervisor confirms, this is how much you took, this is the change, sharp. Every week, Ntiki takes all that information and she puts it on a spreadsheet, on Excel. She puts all, you see, it's a basic thing. It's a basic thing. She puts all that information. When I come, I'm able to look at, this is how much we are spending on. We look at the crafts. We spend a lot on milk. Why are we spending a lot on milk? Oh, Pick n Pay increased their prices. So I tell the guys, next time don't go to Pick n Pay, go to where? To Boxer. And I'm able to predict them based on the information that is on the spreadsheet. I don't just say, how much is milk today? Oh, last week it was 4 rand. But I make those decisions based on the information that is there on the spreadsheet. I further look at, where do we waste money? In business, we say it's a waste, man, as much as they go spending. But any money that goes out, you see, Tina, the lonely people in this room, we hate month end, ne? Yeah, month end is, it's brutal, it's abusive. Because come month end, you must pay salaries, you must pay rent, you must pay suppliers. When you have that information on the spreadsheet, you are able to check what are the nice to haves. This is how much I've been spending every month on the nice to have. And you consider that, or you rather convert all of that into a percentage. Simple, basic Excel operation. In percentage, do I spend a lot on salaries? Do I spend a lot on rental? Do I spend a lot on other operations? Then you make your decisions based on that. What is the cost for HR, meaning for employees? And how much money does that bring back in the business? You work all of that. If you need to understand that, if it's too much English, I open the door to say, Nshapele around the H-shaped cafe, that will take 30 minutes for me to explain further this is what I mean. This is how it looks on the spreadsheet. And this is how you can easily predict that. You see, if you look at my phone, my wife laughs at me every time. She says, nobody's as organized as you. Because I move apps on my phone. They must be like in one folder. When I open my phone right now, this is my entire office. I literally run the office on my phone. I've got all the apps for businesses. If Mneti says I need a payslip right now, I'm here. It's here. I click here, I make a payslip for him. And that's the beauty of technology. One thing that you must always think about and remember is that technology, it is here to make you compete better, more than anything. Technology, it is here to make you compete better and nothing else. Thank you so much. Before I chow more time, there's a story that I love relaying. Hundreds years ago, there was a famous and the wealthiest apparently in the community, a florist. This gentleman used to produce the best flowers in his community, and he was the wealthiest from that business. One of the days, he started taking his seeds and gave them to the neighbors. And somebody thought, man, why would you do that? Why would you create competition when it's unnecessary for you to do so? And he said, by the time the bee season comes, and Tabisa and Lerato Mandla Michael, they've been using the seeds that I don't know where they come from. When the bed season comes, they're gonna take the pollen from the bed flowers, and guess where they're gonna take that bed pollen? Back to my flowers, and we're gonna die. And I think it's the work that we've been doing with Tabun Shopping Center and Safari Investment to say the beautiful seed that we have here, we need to take it back. And it's the same thing that T is doing. The beautiful seed that they do here, we need to give it back to each other. We need to grow collectively. And with that said, can I please ask Anne-Marie, the Safari Marketing Manager, and Brad Steven, the Center Manager, and just to tell us briefly part of why we are here today and how was this possible, and the beautiful work that we've been trying to do with a lot of entrepreneurs. Brad Steve, and
Sorry, I didn't expect to say something, but from Tabong, Stephen is the center manager here, and I'm from Safari Investments. We're the owner of Tabong Shopping Center. But the heart of Safari's investments and Tabong Shopping Center is to look after our community and to care for our community. And we started with Itumeleng a couple of years ago, where we gave him space, where we started with Shape Cafe, and a couple of years ago we started with entrepreneurial programs where we gave space to entrepreneurs to do exhibitions, the free flea market that we re-kicked up this year, and where the entrepreneurs can come and exhibit their products. So speak to Itumeleng, speak to Stephen. We really want to encourage you. As we said, the heart of Safari is to invest back into the community, invest back into growing your businesses so that you can become tenants at the end of the day at Tabong Shopping Center or the other shopping centers that we've got. But, no, sorry, that's it.
Please tell us a bit more about the 2 gazebos that you want to give away, man.
Okay, during Mandela Day, we had a competition for businesses in Sebokeng, okay, that we run on our Facebook page, and Stephen and Itumeleng went and visited the businesses, and they visited the entrepreneurs that we're busy with, and the winners of that competition, we're actually going to introduce today. Okay, and we bought 2 gazebos for them to simplify their exhibition methods when they go to flea markets, and we branded that on their behalf. And I think, Stephen, you can announce the winners.
All right, so Stephen, thank you so much. You'll announce the winners. They won't come on stage right now, so please do announce the winners, and then we'll make sure that we get these gazebos to them. All right, now go ahead, announce the winners. Announce the winners.
No, because we don't want to take time. I need to go and look for the list. But the winners for this, and everyone has been incredible for the past 2 years, I think, of the 10 entrepreneurs that we've been working with, and some of them are here to exhibit. And those winners are Me Vibes and Time to Delight.
Fantastic. All right, so please confirm them again.
Yeah, Me Vibes and Time to Delight.
All right. Sure. Me Vibes and
Time to Delight. Time to
Delight. Let's please put our hands together for time. Time to Delight is yours with delightful.
Time to Delight. Me Vibes, right. Please come quickly.
All right. All right. Please come on stage. Both of you, our winners. Please come on stage so we can get they come on stage. Please stand right here. These are our winners. It's a group picture. Please can we look straight into the camera there. Big smile, big gazebo smile. One more time, round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put her as the get here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, ma'am.
Itumeleng, I'm going to ask you one question. First and foremost, I mean, your presentation was incredible. Did you enjoy it, ladies and gentlemen? I think very informative and very authentic. Just sharing new information and new platforms that, you know, entrepreneurs can use. And I think that's why it's so important, you know, that Nedbank Pocket Pause, you know, for you to get, because you're speaking about the fact that you want to be able to track your transactions. Like, what's about what's happening, right? But you'll be able to track it. That's why you need to get that Nedbank Pocket Pause. Entrepreneurship, not for the faint-hearted. I'm sure there's a lot of setbacks that you've gone through. How do you keep going? What's your resilience strategy? When you're facing your lowest moments, what keeps you going? What can you share with our entrepreneurs today?
My biggest drive always is my why. Why did I get in entrepreneurship at the beginning of everything? And I started Shape Cafe with one purpose and one purpose only: to create a business that is scalable, but equally so, look and take care of my community. That is my only reason. To start a business that is scalable, but at the same time, grow with my brothers and sisters. And every time when it gets hard, I always think about what is my why and what is my commitment to my why. But we are sure, but entrepreneurship, it gets rough. But the highs are amazing. We also need to tell the truth. The highs are absolutely amazing. And the potential goal looks even much better.
Fantastic. Please can we put our hands together. Thank you so much, Itumeleng. So I would need you to please look. Actually, wait, there's two questions. Got a question here, my brother. Any question? One more? All right, so we'll just take this question from you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
So just, I don't think that can, thank you.
The name of my company is 10 Friends and Laptop. There's a story behind that. I create free websites, high quality websites for township entrepreneurs. Thank you for the HubSpot thingy. I just wanted to find out, you're talking about technology and all that. However, then there is what we call AI. I think Bradley would mention that and stuff like that. How are you using AI? Because you never really mentioned it. And how are you using it to leverage your business?
Sure. Thank you. Great question. I basically use AI, and I'll tell you another platform that we use. It's called Grammarly and Tome. Grammarly and Tome. But I use AI especially in my communication. Sometimes I text too fast, and what I speak is gibberish because I'm always on the run. And after typing each and every message, I just go on correct. Make it professional, make it short, make it exciting. And it does all of that for me, and you think I'm smart, but it's actually the AI. But I use AI more so, especially for customer and client and internally to improve on the confidence. I mean, one of the things that I believe is that as a leader, you must always show confidence. And as a business leader, you must always show confidence both internally and externally. So when people speak to you, they need to understand and believe that you are able to produce what you say you can produce. And when your texting goes, when your communication goes, because communication is one of the biggest tools that attracts our customers and that retain our staff also internally. So that's how I use AI, and those are the two top apps that I use. It's Grammarly and Tome. Tome or Tome, T-O-M-E. Thank you.
Thank you so much. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Tarisha Peleng Itumeleng Matsoho. Please, Dooms, can we look straight into that camera, my brother? Get that smile of yours as he's looking straight. Please, one more time, a round of applause. Itumeleng! Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Here's your gift.
Thank you, sir.
Much appreciated. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. As I mentioned once again, you know, it's said that you can't manage what you cannot measure. So you need to measure, right? So that's the power of having that Nedbank Pocket Pro, so you can see your transactions or right? And know when is your peak, when are some of the months where you're not making it, then you know. Very, very important, right? So we're getting into our networking session. We're still together, right? Make it big every week. Bulelani mentioned something very powerful earlier, and he said, don't undermine the person that is sitting next to you. Because you never know where they may be in the next few years, or who they are and what they do, right? And it's about connecting each other. Even if we can't do business together, no man, kitseba, diamond ploma da Sebokeng, paisa di ice, okay, na ke paisa di ice, mara kita mo phonela, wena batla di ice ke kenya makapi yaka, wa wina, kya wina, ra wina. That's it. But I need to know you. You know, so it's about coming together and saying, you don't have to look far. It's right here. What we are going to do now, it's going to get a bit hectic in here. Please, first thing, your belongings, right? Because we're going to be moving around. Please make sure that they're safe. If your cell phones or your bags or, you know, it's very, very important. We don't want you to come and then lose something. And we are going to network. I'm going to encourage you to meet someone new. Cannot leave without having met at least 5 new people. But this is how it's going to happen, right? So the first row will stand up and will network with the second row. Please don't move the chairs. Are you with me? Row ya bitre will stand up and network with the 4th row. The 5th row will stand up and network with the 6th row. Are you with me? Do you get the flow, ne? The flow, right? So please, can we stand? First row, network with the second row. 3rd row, yeah, everyone can stand. Yeah, you can all stand. We're not going to network sitting down, man. Yeah, all right, let's start networking. First row, network with the second. 3rd row, network with the 4th. Please don't move the chairs. Let's network. Let's get to know each other. Let's network. 3, 2, 1, network. Let's go. We've got 15 minutes or so to network. Let's network, Sebokeng. Let's network. Let's get to know each other. You can move. Meet someone new. Meet someone new. I don't want to see you standing by yourself. Networking, exchanging business cards. Who are you? What do you do? Two more minutes, 2 minutes down, sorry. 2 minutes down, 13 to go. 2 minutes down, 13 to go. Let's continue to network. Let's network. Who are you? What do you do? All right, 3 minutes down. All right, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes down. 4 minutes down. Let's also get the opportunity to go and see our exhibitors. What do exhibitors have for us? Once you are done, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one. Let's continue to network, Sebokeng. Let's continue to network. Utwa Sebokeng, Utwa Orange Farm. Share your contact details. What is it that you do? How are we doing? I gave you a target of at least 5 new people. I love what I'm seeing. Exchanging contact details. Exchanging business cards. Showing your products. Let's network. Let's network. Let's get to know each other. Let's get to know each other.
You may talk with him.
Fantastic. I love what I'm seeing. I love what I'm seeing. Let's continue to network. Dust from the valve. Because nature only sides with the truth.
No, I'm not leaving, I'm just putting those other
Let's continue networking. Let's continue networking, Sebokeng. Use the technology that you have. Use that phone that you have. Right now, mo invite mo Facebook, mo Instagram, mo Twitter, mo LinkedIn. Let's do it right now. Do it right now on the spot.
You must start. No, one of us can get it.
A few more minutes left, a few more minutes left. Use the different social platforms that you have right now. Invite them on Facebook, invite them on LinkedIn, invite them on Twitter. Hashtag join us for tea, hashtag together Beke Lebeke. We are networking. Ten more minutes, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Move on, move on, move on, move on. Once you're done, you move on. Come and see our exhibitors. Come and see what they have in store for us. What does your business do? Who are you? What's your vision? What's your goal? Let's continue networking. We are networking. We are building relationships. We're networking, we're networking, we're networking, we're networking, we're networking. 3 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left. 3 more minutes left. Three more minutes left. Two more minutes. Let's wrap it up, Sebokeng. Let's wrap it up. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to go. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Hashtag join us for tea. Hashtag together Bekelibeke. We are networking. Two more minutes left. 2 more minutes left.
Zone 14 pela bookshop ma. No wena o mo.
Because
okay, but more branch balo.
No, rona e re go teng. E re etsa ona mo.
Okay, now I was teaching in Alexandria. Mara, I have here
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please can we come back and take our seats? Mr. T. Kumete, I have your bank card. Please come and see me. Mr. T. Kumete, I have your bank card. All right, thank you so much. Please, ladies and gentlemen, can we take our seats so we can wrap up? Thank you so much. Ushers, everyone please assist. Please can we sit down so that we can wrap up our program, have the Mbawula Chat, announce the winner of the pitching competition, have some lunch, and then we close. So please can we sit down. Kopare duleng mo fatshe. Please, 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 I humbly ask you. Thank you very much. Please, can we sit down? Koparaduleng Mofatsi. All right, all right, all right. Thank you so much. All right. Did you enjoy that? Just a bit short, eh? That's what it's about. So who do you know? Man, it's about ole. Man, quick phone call. No. But you need to come into these kind of environments and just meet. And you know, the purpose of networking is not to close sales. It's to build relationships. Because you do business with people that you love, that you've built a relationship with, right? Someone's got an incredible product, but because you've got this strong relationship, it's a phone call and things happen. All right. Can I see, by a show of hands, how many people, or rather, who of you met people today that you are going to do business with definitely? You're sure. You know, the level at which you put your hand dictates the confidence that you have in whether that business will happen. So, because the other hands are, then the other one is, let me see, ladies and gentlemen, by a show of hands, how many of you found people that you're definitely going to do business with? Like it's definite. Keep them there, definite. Size hand, okay, hand. I see two there at the back. You are saying we are going to do business. Definitely. For sure. Yeah, you are people of your words, which I love. Okay. I just like two people, two hands. Two hands quickly, two hands. I see 1, 2 right here. Please, can we get a mic here? Are we good? Please stand up, my sister. Please just tell us, who are you? Who did you meet? What business are they in? And what business are you definitely going to be doing together?
Hi, my name is Moronga Maduwana. I do skincare and hair care and other things. I met Sidi Beng Sefadi, who makes herbal solutions, just like I do. So I'll be getting teas and herbs from her. And I met Osuwadi Amethyst. I didn't take a card. She sells amethyst. I'm a chakrahan, so I'm gonna get crystals from her.
Oh, wow. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. So definite business that you're going to be doing. Incredible. Already even bought. So business has already been done. This is what it's about. My brother, please can you give the mic to Umama at the back? Mama, please introduce yourself. Who did you meet? What business are they in? And what business will you be definitely doing together?
Hello, everyone. My name is Dambile. I met Pila, the guy with the potato chips. Yes. And then I met Umam Keti and
the lady
me
in front
vibes,
of you.
yes.
Yeah, me vibes, yeah.
Yes, I'm interested in what they're doing, but now I'm doing different things from what they're doing. Sure. Yes, but there will be a link somewhere, somehow.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. So once you've collaborated, I think it's, you know, when you see someone doing something with someone that you met and you're like, yeah, but we were together at that event. Oh, wow, now they're working together. It's inspirational. Ya khuthaza, all right? And all we humbly ask is, once you do the business, definitely, please do share with us. We met at a tea session, Sebokeng. Now we are business partners. Don't tell us about the other partners or what. No, we want to find out the business side of what you are doing together. So please do share with us. And then we've just sent you a link. Have you received a link? A feedback link. Jackie? Is Jackie in the room? Jack? Via WhatsApp? Okay, it's been sent via WhatsApp. That feedback link. If you haven't received it, please go and see Jackie. Jackie, please, can you just come quickly to the front so people can see you? Yeah, please do see Jackie for your feedback if you haven't received the link. Right, thank you, much, much appreciated. Because it's about improving the experience, right? We want to come here and give you what you want. It's about you. We're now heading over to the Mbawula Chat. The Mbawula Chat will be facilitated by Bulelani Balabala. So it's going to be Mbawula Chat. After Mbawula Chat, we announce the pitch winner. After we announce the pitch winner, we have lunch and then it's a wrap. Are we together? Fantastic. So we are nearly there. So thank you so much for sticking with us on a Saturday at this time. The Mbawula Chat will be facilitated by Bulelani Balabala. And this will be Mbawula Chat with a South African football prominent figure in South African football, a businessman, the president of the South African football here in Sebokeng, and incredible work. Would love to find out the story behind the glory. So, Bulelani, please, can you come to the front as we start the Mbawula Chat, and he will then bring onto stage Mr. Solim Kabel. Please, can we put our hands together for Bulelani Balabala?
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sbu. Sorry, so unprofessional. I'd like to now take this opportunity to welcome an amazing entrepreneur, business leader, formidable community leader up on stage for this segment. Let's give it up for Mr. Solim Kabel as he ascends to the podium. I'm sure you guys can do better than that, man. Thank you. Please grab a seat, sir. Don't you just think he's well dressed? Indwang. No, man. So this part of the segment is called Mbawula Chat. Mbawula Chat translated Fireside Chat. Mbawula Chat because, you know, when we grew up, whether we're sitting in front of that wood-fired stove in our kitchens at home in the township with our grandmothers and aunts or uncles, or an elder in our families who are sharing knowledge with us, or it was other around the fire, as Lali, or wherever the case is, this then is the segment that then represents that. So this segment for us throughout the day, I mean, you've learned from Itumeleng, Keletso Shedi's story, you know, you've learned from Ole earlier on around technological tools that you can utilize. So my big encouragement is take that advice and go back and actually research what these tools are. Watch tutorials on them so that you can apply. This then becomes the inspirational segment of the day. So that when you are, you know, navigate your entrepreneurial journey, the entrepreneurial journey must not be underpinned by stories that you are reading in books from people about peshe. Whereas we don't operate under the guise that says we don't have people locally that are navigating that have done extremely well. We've got such an entrepreneur, an individual, and a gentleman who's with us here today who's championing as a businessman himself, but also in growing the local economy. So, Mr. Sol, as if, you know, we haven't engaged, or the mic is right there. As if we didn't engage. I don't know if the mic, is it on for you? Perfect. I think if you, let me see. Yeah, perfect. I think, yeah, we're on, yeah. Say on. So maybe let me give you an opportunity. ukuthi mebusitshele ukuthi ubani uBrasoli. Yabona uchunani. Yabo. And then I'll ask a couple of questions as we move along.
My name is Solim Kabela. I'm based here in the Val in Palm Springs. I'm an NEC member of SAFA. I'm a regional president of SAFA Sebokeng. I'm an owner of about 10 schools around in Johannesburg. I'm also a businessman. I've got shopping centers in Orange Farm and in Mpumalanga province.
Okay, cool. I don't think you guys heard that. 10 schools. Oh, you guys shocked? Yeah. But also, I think one of the things that stood out for me, and I think one of the most consistent thing, which is why, we bring such individuals for Mbawula Chat, so that as you grow yourself in business, you might also then pick up from them how to behave. And I think one of the most consistent themes in our interactions and other black business leaders that we've brought onto this platform is they've never lost their humility. But sometimes it's totally 10th hour, bese sesiyahlanya sabambeki, asarelateki, make sure ukuthi phela netbank card yami mangena endaweni phezu kwetafula niyangazi. But here's a gentleman. But Brasoli, now tell me, so you've been able to build over these years. I mean, of all the things that you could have done, why entrepreneurship as a career choice? Maybe ngabe usibhane kuphi maru decide ayazi ngizoyishosholoza lento.
Actually, when growing up, I wanted to see myself working in these skyrock buildings of Sandton, Johannesburg, etc. But in my life, I never work in town. I never work in a city. I've been working in a township. I'm a teacher by profession. I taught in a school in Everton. I taught in a school in Orange Farm before I started my own schools. I never thought that one day I'll be a businessman. But being a teacher and seeing other black guys running schools, I said, how did they do it? And that I've saved selling alcohol from home, because I'm also involved in the bottle store businesses, but I started at home with shipping. And then it created money for me to buy 2 microbuses, whereby I was transporting learners. Going to school as a teacher, I'll first transport learners, they pay me at the end of the month, whereas I'll be getting my salary at the end of the month. Then I managed to hire a bottle store in Lakeside, Guantlapo, and then that bottle store created another bottle store, another bottle store created another bottle store, just like that. And a school and another school created another school created another school. I never worked. Yeah. It doesn't come easy. You need to compromise and sacrifice. I'll stay 3 months without an income, 6 months without an income, but those days are over. So here I see black businessmen, black businesswomen, and I'm telling you, do not give up. The future is bright.
And the thing is for me, if you look closely, you'll learn a number of things. And the fact that is success leaves clues. Because sometimes we sort of look at individuals and we question, how did they get there? And I think from one of the biggest things that I pick up from the story is it doesn't give all the pictures, but it gives you a sense of understanding. And that sense of understanding, to a degree, it says to you, you are on the right path. And sometimes being in situations that we're under pressure and want to get to point B, but there are steps that we need to go through. So, Brasol, business in itself is not easy. How have you managed over these years, with the failure rates, business, challenges? Sometimes we figure that when the product yakho sifuni, or maybe manje so register isikole bavele bakutshela ukuthi license asidiniki. How have you been managed to navigate these real challenges that entrepreneurs are faced with, but you still sit and you are standing here today as the formidable businessman that you are?
To be a business person is not easy. Remember, if you're an employee, you are sure of your salary on the 25th, on the 30th. But trust me, the only days business people are not happy, it's month end. Remember, month end you have to pay your staff, and who's paying you? Even if your business didn't work for the whole month, you never had a profit, nothing, but you still have to pay your staff. On hard days, definitely sure, you'll go for loans. You'll go for loans, and remember, when you make a loan, it comes with an interest. There's no businessman that will say, no, money just came easy, I didn't make a loan. Others, they go as far as going to Bomashonesa. That's business. But in business, do not care whoever says what, as long as you've got a focus. But hard times are there in business. But hard times, they don't last forever. They pass. But I'm telling you, it is better to be a businessman and create jobs than being an employee or a government official for life, depending on the pension fund. So I could see here the motto, the theme as well. It's join us for tea, but it's also about technology. Remember, we're in the fourth industrial revolution, whereby manual labor is replaced by digital. So definitely sure we need to convert, because manual labor is taking forever, but digital, it's so quick. So if you convert to digital, then you'll make your cash so quick. So I've seen here, I've tried to support here all the stalls there. I made it a point that I buy something. Other things I do have at home, but it was to support a black man and a black woman. And in the stores here, if I never purchase anything from you, before I leave the door, make it a point that you call me to buy something. Because there's nobody that can support black business. You'll never see people from cities coming here and buy. That is why Township was a colonial concept created to deprive our black economy. So that is why even if we're here, we're still striving. In no ways that I don't buy from town. I don't buy from Southgate. If I need something, I'll go to Everton Mall, because I know that some shops are run by black people, or even at Tabong. I don't support anything that is from outside. I support locally. If we can learn to support locally, I'm telling you, we will go far. We'll go far. Look at Indians in Lenasia. If you go and want a shoe or a trouser and your size is not there, they'll say, no, my other branch is having your size. It is not his branch, it's another Indian guy, because they don't want money to go out. So if ever we can steal that concept, I'm telling you, we'll go far. We were staying in a very rich country, rich minerals, but we don't support one another. We need to learn to be united and support one another.
What is the, I normally say one piece, but what is that one piece of advice? Whether it was advice, it was a book you read, it was a motto that has stood with you all these years, that you've either lived by or you've channeled energy from it in navigating challenges or even good times?
I always tell myself that even if I can see hard times, I'll cross that bridge when I get to that bridge. I will never surrender, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to that bridge. So even if you see that your business is taking a noise staff, please do not give up. Do not give up. Get there. But I'm telling you, you'll cross that bridge.
So esikhathini esiningi yabona sicela izinto, but into eshayayo ukuthi awesome tissue. You know, in most cases we start things, but you know that deters us sometimes ukuthi abantu bazothini, you know. I mean, I make an example. I think just in Orange Farm a week ago we met a young entrepreneur here, Orumchita, in the streets, and all he does is wash my dustbin, you know. But he was saying something interesting to say, the other guys, that he's approached about washing bins with him were not interested because they feel like aksumsebenzi. But you know, he was telling us how he's making 4,000 rand a week. He only works on Thursday. He washes 80 bins. So what's your advice, especially to us as young individuals, especially navigating business? But as navigator, sometimes nale entitlement mindset ethi thina soyenza lokhu asenze lokhu because imali iseyindaweni ethize ayikho endaweni ethize.
The problem with us black people, we want to choose work that we do. Because if I open a car wash, it will be an embarrassment. But I'm telling you, if you don't choose, you become a hustler. Like our African brothers from other countries, they'll be here being shoemakers, hairdressers. They do everything. They're jack of all trades. If we can adopt that, to sit in a township doing nothing, there's a lot that you can do. Like those guys that are cleaning the dustbins. At the end of the day, this guy with that money, if ever is making 4,000, I've worked very hard for it. I'll make it a point that each and every cent I account for because I've sweat for it. But the one that was earning as a salary, I used to do whatever I like because I call it an easy come because I'm sure about it that month end it is coming. But the one that is right about it, you work hard for it, you use it very wisely. So here I see future businesswomen, I see future businessmen, and I do not give up. Hold on there. It won't be very long.
You know, I love what you touch on, Prasoli, because you know it sort of leads to my next question around discipline. You know, how important is it for us as young entrepreneurs coming up to be disciplined? Because sometimes phela siyavula ama-shop sometimes siyavala mangifila ngathi ngo2 ngiyavala sometimes ngithengisa ayikho sometimes ama-client angicela ama-quota ngiyithumeli ngize ngigijimise i-client. How important is it to be disciplined, and then on top of that nokuhlonipha i-customer?
It's a very important thing to be disciplined. Look, if you run a business, it is not your business. You are an employer in that business. If your business is an 8 to 4, be there 8 to 4. The only time that you leave the business is the time when you go and stock. But there should be somebody who's managing. So you are an employer. That money is not your money, it's for business. You cannot take it and use it as you wish. It's not your money. You'll wait for month end. As a business person, you earn a salary. If you increase your staff salary, that means it is about your time also to increase your salary. Your salary cannot be increased at any time of your wish. You earn a salary. And if you have to make a loan in your business, it must be a loan. And you need to replace that money. It's for business, it's not for you. You cannot close your business as you wish because your friend are having an anniversary somewhere, then you close business. No ways. Your business must stay open. If it is Monday to Sunday, it must work Monday to Sunday. You don't close it as a wish. And definitely sure, have somebody who will be your manager. Have somebody who will be your manager. Somebody that you trust. Remember, a business is a legacy. You make it a point that you teach one of your children that is interested in business. So that when God remembers you, your legacy must continue. So problem with us, we're not like Indians and whites. As bafundisa abantwana bethu business, we push them that far. And then they say, kuthiwa no, uhambe nento zakhe. That is what stupid belief. That ushone nento zakhe. No, you never at least train one of your children to continue the legacy. That plan is very much important. Identify one of your children. Ungamforce. Umubona no, akekho business minded. Ungamforce, but there'll be one ozoyithanda business. Uyamthatha weekend uma esikoleni uhamba naye, uyathengisa account usebenza umfundisa business kanjalo. Let's not forget to do that, because in most of the cases, when we die, our business dies.
Are you guys enjoying? Yes. But most importantly, are you learning? Yes. And are you making notes? Yes. Are you making notes? But that's what happens when you bring real individuals that are navigating real entrepreneurship, who are sharing real, relatable, authentic stories. But what I'd like to do now is I don't want to hog the moment with my questions. Maybe what I'd want to do is we've got guys with mics across the room. You know, is there anyone who's got a question? Maybe we'll do, I've got a lady over there. Maybe let's start with the gentleman. So what I'll do, I won't ignore the others. We'll start with the lady that's standing next to Spoo and the gentleman over here. Then we'll move on to other people that have got questions.
Hi everyone. My question, Mr. Mkabela, I can see that you have different multiple ventures that you're into. So me and my partner, we've got a problem of having business ideas that are different ventures, right? So I want to ask you, how are you managing all the different ventures that you have? You've got a school, you've got centers, you've got a club and bottle stores. So those are all different, in different sectors. So how are you managing each and every single one of them? And what are the challenges that you've had to overcome with managing each and every business venture that you started?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I multitask. I cannot be in any business same time. My business are managed centrally. I've got a head office somewhere, but I multitask. That is why I'm saying that a succession plan to train one of your children, whatever, it's very much important. Have a manager that you've got confidence in. Remember, as businessmen, sometimes we run business over the phone. You receive calls left, right, and center for solutions, and you manage to attend to those problems over the phone. You just need to multitask. But trust me, as a hustler, do not focus in one business, because when it fails, another one can continue. Remember, like in COVID, I remember for 2 years I didn't work because of this closing and opening. You know, alcohol was not sold in certain level of the lockdown, etc. How was I gonna survive? But because of the supermarkets, whatever, at least I had an income. Otherwise, I was gonna collapse, because so many businesses collapsed during COVID because those people were just focusing in one thing, not in other things. You are right, I'm also involved in football. As I'm sitting here, my team is playing somewhere because there's a coach and a team manager. I multitask.
Thank you so much. We've got a question here from the gentleman in the white shirt. Fourth row, from the fourth row, please. Yes, that's him.
Hi everyone. I was just asking a question from Soli, that how was it possible from him to have funds for his businesses, because he started as a professional teacher at school.
Okay.
Thank you.
Or how did he fund? Okay, perfect.
What happened, I want you to know that I've never been a tenderpreneur. I don't work with tenders. Anything that I own. I don't pay a bank or anything. I built that myself. I don't owe anything. What is happening, like as I said earlier in my open remarks, that I ran a shebeen that bought me 2 kumbis. I made money with those kumbis. That made me to hire and fill a stock in a bottle store in Lakeside, Guantlap. And the business was booming. That is why one business built one another, And until today, I never took a loan for a business, of which it is good. Because if the business is failing, you don't own anybody. I would leave anything with no man, they're coming and repossess whatever. So I believe in a business without making any loan somewhere. But I'm saying that sometimes there are hard times whereby you can go to Nedbank and get a loan. They'll give you the loan, of which it is good. That is why I said, no, you cannot run a business without making any loan. But it's good to start a business on your own income than starting a business with a loan, because that business is not yours. It is for that company that you have made a loan, because every month you'll be taking money and pay the company. So you are left with nothing.
And then I'll just get 2 more people. But you know the one thing that I love that stands out here, and I think from what Prasoli is saying, start the one business, this business then led to the 2 kumbis. The 2 kumbis led to, what does that speak to? Focus. So don't misinterpret what's being said here and then you start 30 businesses at the same time and you don't focus. He's sharing real-time principles. Start the one, let it do well, because when it does well, it funds the other. Then the others, when you do well and you've systemized them, they fund the other. You understand? So don't lose these real-time amazing. Let's give him a big round of applause, and then we'll take. Any more questions? We've got a question. But why are all the questions this side? Okay, anyway, okay, it's okay. That's a personal. Okay, I've got a question over there. I've got a question there in the hand. I've got the gentleman there. Okay, let's pause it there. Just the one. Maraka is this side. The B team, Gazla. Okay, sir, feel free to ask your question. Then, guys, I'll just ask, in the spirit of maintaining what the 2 individuals who've asked questions have done, thank you so much for that. Please just make sure that, because we're trying to get as many people in to ask questions, don't make it 2 or 3 questions or comments. 1 question, then we give it to the next person. Thank you, sir.
Sanbon. Mr. Mkabela, here are my questions. But you just cut me, you just said why.
What you could see.
Mr. Mkabela, since you were saying that we should go to Nedbank, what if you don't qualify for a loan at Nedbank as a formidable businessman? That's the question.
No. No, you can't have 2, I'm sorry. I think we must give others a chance. Because Mr. Mkabela, they want this knowledge. I can't. Let's move on to the next. Move on to the gentleman there wearing the shades. Sir, Mr. Mkabela, what are your thoughts on that question? Can he come knock on your doors as a loan shark? I mean, I'll be the lakasha getting the money back.
No, no, I can give advice where to get the money. I can give advice.
Thank you so much. So Ms. Prasoli will definitely give you advice. And Tate?
Well, hello? Okay. No, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody. And the event is very informative. Mine quickly, Mr. Mkabela. Apparently, we've got business moguls in our country who made it from scratch. You know, I'll mention people like Ndate Richard Maponya, you know, the likes of your Gauteng Mackenzie, who were even able to write books. In the Val, as a region, can you maybe, I don't know whether it has ever crossed your mind, but can you be able to impart the knowledge which you have, maybe through the community radio stations in our area, so that could be an inspiration to the entrepreneurs. Or maybe if it's possible that you can write a book which could be digital or an old school type of a book, so that we could be able to get access to that information which you have, and that would be the legacy which cannot be taken away from us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir.
My brother is like a fortune teller. I think you are a fortune teller, you know that deep down. Because really, I've been approached about the book. It is in the preparation stage with the local radio station. Let me talk about TET FM. If it was not me, TET FM was not going to be existing. I am the founding I am the founding trustees of TET FM. TET FM didn't have a studio. I accommodated one of my classes. I even broke 2 classes to be one to accommodate TET FM in Orange Farm at this Composer Secondary School. That is where it started. Jimmy Dlamini was our manager. And then it moved to Orange Farm A.U.T. Mall. The mall that I was the chairman of the community trust, whereby we approach NEF for funding, and we approach developments for funding. And then community owned 10%. NEF gave us 50 million that I've assigned and make my properties as assurance for the community. So what I'm gonna do, I'll speak with TET FM at least to have a slot once a week for business, because I could see that they do have everything, but that slot is not there. My brother, I'll make it a point. I think I must take your numbers so that when they give that slot, I inform you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hey, we got more than we bargained for. You know, because this is real impact. You know, because also for me, it's when you measure out in the real stories of real entrepreneurs that have built real things, you know, they've got this deep propensity to empower. But that's why these stories must be documented, and I love that, you know, so that we know of this impact and stop referencing things that we don't know, people that we can't point to. You know. The gentleman at the back, sir, your question, sir?
Oh, Dumela Lekai.
Dumela.
I go by the name of Sidwell Shanimake, founder of Tinya Sportswear. I'm based in Everton. Actually, it's not a question, but it's a comment, and I would like to give Ubabu Soli his flowers while he's still alive. Yeah, so I'm a young man from Val. I've been playing soccer, hence I ended up having my own brand. And playing soccer from an early age during my primary school, I've been hearing of this name, Mkabel. Even secondary, I've been hearing this name, Mkabel. Tertiary level, Mkabel. Starting my own business, Mkabel. Starting my own foundation, NPO, Mkabel. So, Baba, big ups, and what you have done for the community, I know, I know. And keep on keeping on, and I would like to work now, from now on, till I would like to definitely work with your team. Thank you.
I've already placed an order to him to supply me with the jazz for my team that is playing in the LFA in Fulani. My local team, it is called Palm Springs United. It is playing under Mfuleni Local Football Association. I've already placed an order with him, and I need that strip by next week Friday to be ready, because the league is commencing, and because he touched football and I'm in football. I'm the one that revived Morocco Swallows when it was dead. My team, Orange Val Professionals, beated Swallows in 2016 for further relegation. Then we struck a deal with Panyaza that because you don't have a team, you've got the name, you don't have a status, you don't have a team, you don't have a ground, whatever. I offered my ground, that's where Morocco Swallows was revived until it went back to PSL. But you know that other people will come to football because it was a board of directors. Others, they came for money. Others, they came for football. But unfortunately, those that came for football for money, they were enough to vote that Swallows must be sold. And it was sold. Swallows is no longer there. But it was revived in the Val, the Morocco Swallows. Thank you.
Wow. Maybe just two more. Okay, I've got this side. The gentleman in the black cap. Anyone else? Okay, the ladies. Okay, cool. We'll close it with these two, and then we'll wrap it up. Time.
All right. Good afternoon.
We've got a lady. Yeah, definitely.
To
Yes, sir.
everyone. I've got a question for you. I would just like to know, what kind of technology did you use in your business to grow a business? because I'm also in the same space. We do digital marketing. We provide websites. I'm grateful that what you've done for Teta, because right now today, my company or our company have provided service. We've designed a website for Teta FM. So I'm grateful for that. And I'd also like to know like things that you've done in your business, like in terms of technology to grow your business. And also maybe if you'd like our services in the near future. Thank you.
No, thank you so much for that. The next, just so you know, the next one is this gentleman in front, no? Who's wearing the cap with the gold inscriptions. Mr. Soli?
What I can say in technology, remember, we belong in the old school of thought. we ran our businesses before the fourth industrial revolution. So what we did now, we hired people that are in technology to run that department for us. And I've got one of the people that I work with who's heading that IT side, who's an IT specialist. I think she can advise, she can answer your question. Over to you.
I love this.
Hi, everyone. I didn't expect this. Okay, so, he's mentioned that he owns schools. So on my side, I work with digital for education. So we offer digital solutions for education. I work hand in hand with Snaplify. So I would say that's the part that he's also, ventured into to make it easier in terms of technology, because now you don't always have to carry books. When you go to school, we used to have school bags filled with so many books. And now it's so advanced. All you need is just a tablet, and you just need an app. You download your books, and you're able to access your books. So that is one way where we've actually advanced in technology within schools, that our kids can actually access those particular books without having to carry them. And someone might say not every child actually has the money, especially in the township, to actually buy a tablet to access those books. But we also work hand in hand with the Department of Education to say they need to sponsor us with those tablets, and then we can then upload those books, especially for our matriculants, so that they can have access to those books, because there are also schools that do not have enough money to actually say, we can offer those books to all our matriculants. Some matriculants don't even have study material. But because we're actually venturing into that, and we've made deals with the Department of Education to say, let's help our kids to be able to access those books through those devices, that's how we help them. So I hope that answers your question. I'm not sure.
No, it does.
But yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And you know what I love about that, right, is as an entrepreneur, focus on your strength, outsource your weaknesses. Don't try and do everything by yourself. Because just in this moment, this exhibited that work with the right people that are rightly skilled, let them run those things. But delegate, but never derelict. So sometimes we delegate, and then we forget, and then you leave. Delegate, never derelict, because your fiduciary responsibility in business is to do what Mr. Soli just demonstrated now. I'm going to delegate, but I've got my hand on the pulse of what's going on, and I'm going to make sure that I unlock networks to advance whatever we're going towards, but I know exactly what is happening in my business. Sir, closing us off.
Dumela. Kilebang from Everton, founder of Evergold Sportsbet, which is a betting platform like your major betting platforms that you know, but we only focus on local teams. Since Mr. Mbawula dwelled on the topic of sports, so what we are trying to create here is insight on people understanding the game more often, especially when it comes to local teams. We are not recognized enough. So what we do, us we set the odds, and then we create people. We teach people how to what do you say like this? How to gain financial knowledge, cost betting, and like what. So like my guy who owns a sportswear brand, coming from both locations, we know the struggles that we are facing. So we need like mentorships, like serious mentorships, because our brothers and sisters are failing us, honestly.
So what the biggest thing that you are asking for is for mentorship?
Yes.
Okay. Are you clear about what you want mentorship on?
Yes, very.
Okay, very, very important. Rasoli, can they come yet or?
No, at least my brother there came with a solution as well. Because I know that every Friday we send somebody, a rep from SAFA, for an interview with the sports guys at TETFM. But my advice is, I know that there are so many teams here in the Val, Sebokeng, etc. But those teams are not registered with the LFAs. There's a Super League. If you've got a team, formalize the team, register the Super League. As custodian of football in South Africa and as custodian of football in the Val, we make it a point that there are workshops. We've got competition in the league, in the LFAs, in the region. The competition committee, each and every once a month, they've got competition meetings. They call the technical department of any teams for workshop so that you can familiarize yourself with SAFA uniform rules, because each and every game got rules. So in those rules, you get a constitution, you can read the constitution. A constitution, it's a Bible of football. But I can even organize you a copy of the LFA constitution, of the regional constitution, even the national constitution, but they are all in line. And you can get more information that can use to workshop your players and everybody. But my advice, do the right thing. Puma pokweni, puma guma tournament. Tournaments are killing our football. We're not saying no to tournaments. We give tournaments a thumb up, but those tournaments must be played in line with our constitution of SAFA. Hope we answered. Thank you.
Let's give Mr. Soli a big round of applause. Now, in wrapping up, I think maybe we'll give you an opportunity, Professor. What's your message to us? Or your closing words, your closing remarks, or what's in your heart about that you want to leave us with?
What I can ask for is that Nedbank, thank you, and be on board. Sosol, thank you, and be on board. The NYDA, our host here, Sharp Cafe. Let this not be a once-off thing. Because if you can come this year and you go, that means you don't do check and balancing. So because you've did the checking today, do the balancing next year. Want to see the very same thing happening next year.
I love that. I love
So that these entrepreneurs, when they come next year, we will see a lot of products, a lot of stalls. This marquee must be very big so that to show that this workshop served a purpose. But to the sponsors, let it be not a once-off, let it be yearly. Thank you.
Together, bakely. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it from our Mbawula Chat. But I think because such amazing nuggets were dropped, this interview, this chat is already available on our YouTube channel. Go, download it, save it, listen to it, learn from it. Because success leaves clues, and this is the success that we had today in the room that has left a tremendous amount of clues. Let's learn from it and unpack the journey so that we're able to take what is going to work for us. In this case, everything he shared is definitely going to work for me, so that you apply it into your business. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. Let us give it up to Mr. Soli Nkabela. Then for Soli, what I'll ask is, tell us just if you can just in the center. You look very good, by the way. You're just very, I was shy, like a businessman. So, Prasoli, we've got this gentleman with camera. Guys online that are watching, thank you so much, man. Just continue with the comments, network in those chat boxes. Really, thank you so much. And I hope you learned. And if you learned stuff, please just share online what you have learned. Thank you so much, Pastor. So as a thank you, ngaphezu kwalezinto sozithengile nathi siya-eda ngoba nathi lethe sizithengile sithi phansela siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand over to Sbu to continue to take us to the next part.
Thank you so much. One more time, please, can we put our hands together for Bulelani, for the, Mr. Mkabela, for the Mbawula Chat. All right, so we're going to announce the winner. I can see here in the front, actually, like na smile, like na lo pega nga, bag na, no. So, but before we do that, did you enjoy? Have you enjoyed? Have you enjoyed? All right, I would just like 3 people to share some of the lessons that they've learned, some of the notes that they've taken from today. Yes, I see a hand there, my brother. One, I see there with the black shirt, my sister. All right, one more? Yes. Can you please get the mic to my brother? Kyo legada, Mopila Netbank. Just introduce yourself. What are some of the business lessons that you learned today? And how will those business lessons then change your business?
Afternoon, Nijani. Kamalamu Andile. I'm from Kamuneo Trading. We are a media owner. Since Mr. Mkabela, Ashoguti, multitasking help. Our story, we started, we were interested in billboard advertising. And we went outside, we checked our billboards, and trust me, those billboards are expensive to start. Then we came back, we sat with my partner, we we can't afford those big boards because they are huge and they're expensive. So we toned down that, we're gonna start our own. So what we're doing at Kamuneo, we own billboards that are push pedal billboards. So my billboards say to ahamba ngama bicycle in local street, we are street levels. And that's the business that we're starting, and it's a new venture. Unlike the billboards you see on the streets, we're targeting the streets. So the information I got and the knowledge I got is you need to tone down and you can multitask. Just because what you are looking for you can't afford and it's way far away from you. You can just reevaluate your ideas and start where you can and with what you have.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. Please give it to the lady dressed in the black t-shirt. Who you are, what business lessons did you learn today, and how are you going to implement them in your business?
Good day, everybody. My name is Dimpo Morena from Royal Palms Wellness. So my company deals with giving people awareness as to the benefits of massages, that massage is not only just about luxury anymore, but it's an everyday need that one needs to experience once in a while. So the nuggets that I took from today is from Mr. Mkabela and everyone that do not forget your why. Your community is the very essence or the very part that motivated you to start your business and to start whatever venture that you're venturing into now. So don't forget where you're from, don't forget why you started, and don't forget the people that came up with you while you were down. That's what I take from today.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Lastly here, please give it to this incredible lady.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Katleho Mofokeng, owner and founder of KD Creative Boutique. I'm a florist. I do fresh flowers for all types of events, be it weddings, funerals, parties, gifting. I'm also a candle maker. I do fresh Deco candles, I do fragrance candles, I do as per your need, whether you want to do it at home and for other occasions. Also, I'm into the deco business. What I have learned today is that people who came on stage are very passionate about what they do. And with passion, you can go everywhere. Mr. Mkabela says he owns a lot of businesses, and that's because he's passionate about it. It doesn't help me as Katleo having access to funds and wanting to go into the transport business, whereas I know I hate driving and I don't like driving. So we should be in a position whereby we can be able to assist, make a difference in the community, and make a difference in our lives as well. Thank you so much.
Sure, thank you so much. All right, so now it's that time. All right, they were, no, we'll do that at the end. We need to get to the hot stuff, All right, Lizzie, please, can you come on stage? So in no particular order, our pitch finalists will all receive a certificate of participation as they come on stage. All right, so we'll start off with Nomthandazo Maseko. Please, can you come on stage? Let's put our hands together for Nomthandazo Maseko. Next up, we have Tepo Modupi. Smart Link Wireless Tarishapeling Tepo Matoho. Then next up, we have Nteboheng. Nteboheng, please come on stage. Then we have Nozipo Siteto. Nozipo, please come on stage. Fantastic. Then we have Bongani, Sikante. Echo stage. Are we happy, gents? All right, fantastic. Then lastly, we have Caleb Baloyi from Noso Sunflower Oil. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our finalists. It was tight. It was tight. So, now we announce the winner. Please can all our speakers and all our judges from today's session come on stage. Please come on stage. All our speakers and all our judges, please can you join us on stage? All right, we have the winner. One of our finalists today, as we mentioned, will be walking away with the grand prize of 50,000 Rand. The check, I can see it, it's inside. They're all looking at it, but only one's gonna go. Sebokeng, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to give us the biggest drum roll, lap roll, chair roll, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner for the pitching competition right here in Sebokeng, walking away with the grand prize of 50,000 Rand is Caleb Baloi from Noso Sunflower Oil! Bekelibeke! Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. Come quickly before you. How are you feeling? What does this mean to you?
I'm very excited. Dreams do come true. Start with what you have. Bekeli beke. Every day.
Thank you so much. Can we get a group photo, please? You're also getting a gift, a book, betting on a ducky, lifting the corporate game. Tetonyati. Fantastic. Signed specially for you, my brother. Are we happy? Are we happy? Cameras, are we happy? One more time, ladies and gentlemen. A massive, massive round of applause for... Don't go, my man. Hey! Beke, zogala, man. Wow, shela lang ka ko sebedisa oil ya. What's lang, man? Thank you so much. I just want to stay. Hey, he's fast, man, this guy. All right, fantastic. Congratulations once again, my brother. Just words of encouragement for entrepreneurs, what this means to you, and how is this going to help your business going forward?
The words of encouragement is that anything is possible. It doesn't matter where you come from. When we started, everybody thought it's just a dream. There's no black person who can do this. But over the years, we are here. So now start with what you have and then build from there. Yeah, and then, yeah. Bekeli beke, ke no son tui.
Stay by yourself. That's the $1 million picture, ladies and gentlemen. This is our pitching competition winner. Darim Shapeling Mato, one more time. Congratulations, my brother. So proud of you. Congratulations. All right. And then there were two individuals which I had asked who they met after the networking session. Where are you? Two. Please, can you come to the front? We have a gift for you. Come on, let's put our hands together. Let's put our hands together, please, as you come to the front. Please come on stage. Let me help you, my sister. All right, so the gift that we have here is a Cecil rewards card. It's a petrol voucher that you will each receive. We can't say what the amount is, but on behalf of Cecil, we're saying thank you so much. Continue feeling our entrepreneurs. This is for you. This is for you. Much appreciated. Please, can you just stand in the middle, both of you, and just look straight into the camera with your... There's the camera, right there. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Happy? All right. Woo. Yeah. Fantastic. Have you enjoyed today? It's been incredible, right? And you know, our dream is that when we come to these sessions, inspire and aspire that one day you then on the stage so you can share your story. You know, because it's not, you just go to events, you write notes, next year you're still the same, you haven't improved, you go to another event, you write more notes. We're really encouraging you to say what you've learned today, apply. Even if it's just one thing. Like, I want this week, I'm going to apply. You met new people today, right? You were networking. Don't wait until 2 weeks and then you send someone a message, says, I met you where? I'm in I'm your wrong number. So it's about continuing to network, and every single presentation from today is on our YouTube channel. Because one way to improve and to get better as an individual is to watch what you did and see where you can get better. So go onto our YouTube channel, please go and subscribe, see what is happening, and you're like, but Spoo, I enjoyed today's session, but I'm struggling with sales. My sales are so low. There's an entire masterclass on our YouTube channel on sales, right? So as we wrap up, all right, I thought it's done, but we've got more to give away. Ay, yabona manje bangifaka enkingeni manje. We had asked after the session, we had asked what people had learned. There were 3. But now we only have 2. What do we do? Or we look at someone who's wearing a green shirt and say, yeah, the sister's wearing a green shirt. Yeah, that's sure, this is tough. All right, thank you for that. Me and the team are going to get, we only got, so we'll find out in terms of the pitching, Carol, who our number 2 and number 3 was. And then we'll do we have it? Oh, you do have it. All right. So we'll find out who came second and who came third, and then we'll give them away. So we're going to close, right? But before we close, we need to take a group picture. So what I would like everyone to do, but before I do that, after the group picture, we're going to have lunch. Yeah, when I said lunch, someone is going, yeah, lunch, no, yo. So after we take the group picture, what is going to happen is we're going to have lunch. Lunch will be served at the back. Jay, please, can you put up your hand? But how it's going to go so that there is order, we'll start with the side on my left, and then we will go that way, right? So we'll stand up, have lunch, and then I'll come on this side. Are we together? So that there's just order. But I would love you to continue to network, to continue to know more people. And then to our online audience, a big, big thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Please can we give them a round of applause? Thank you so much. We will see you on the 12th of October in Mokopane. If you're watching online, much, much appreciated. So please can we stand? Can we all stand, please? All right, so we've got our camera gentleman right here in the front. So what I need you to do is I need both of your hands up, like we were doing the countdown, right? Then when I say hashtag, you say join us for tea. Hashtag. Join us for tea. Hashtag. The second hashtag is together Bekele Beke. Hashtag together Bekele Beke. One more time. Hashtag together Bekele Beke. Are we happy? We got it. Thank you so much. Sebokeng, you've been incredible. You can have a seat. Thank you. Our director.